Yeah.
Hey, share on the beat, make this shit slap.
See it?
Two-step.
See it? I know you here. We got a lady today.
Hey, Yada.
Free the homie King Yada. I see you, Yada. Do the time on your head. Don't let the time do
I
you.
don't love no bitch, trust no nigga, soul searching, devil whisper, so I gotta keep a list.
Yeah.
Paralyzed seats of the piston.
Yeah, get the vibes right.
Gon' fix it. Eyes bloodshot.
How you feel about this? What you think about this right here?
History, Kobe and Magic Johnson. Staying in my lane, stimulated my
Yada.
appreciate a vision of art. The
homie got himself in a little duo twist. He'll be out. He'll be out soon. He will be home sooner than you think. But anyway, the lady that I have in front of me grinds. She might grind harder than I do. I'm not the only one with 2 jobs and 19 side hustles. Okay? I'm not the only one that's doing it with a kid. You know, you get one and then 3 came along with you know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? This is from Calabasas to Santa Barbara on a daily. And still found the time to make, you know what I'm saying, to spend with your boy, man. Yak Blue is in the building, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get loud, put your hands together for 805 Entertainment. Do I call you 805 Entertainment or do we give the government? What we do?
Just call me whatever you want to call me.
Y'all know her as Jenny. She be outside. Jenny, the CEO, the owner, the creator, the thought, the push behind 805 Entertainment. And we've done a whole bunch of talking on and off camera. This lady has ideas. And we about to get into it. First of all, how you feeling?
I'm good. Tired, but I'm good, you know?
Yeah, hey, if you're not tired, you're not working.
Then you ain't grinding hard enough.
Facts.
Shit.
Hey, real quick though, hold on, y'all. Hey, this is my favorite part. She came bearing gifts. Hold on, what's my favorite sound? Hold on. Yeah, yeah.
You're Mexican, you can't slide through anywhere without something in your hand. So, yeah.
Oh, wait, we got cheers.
What does it taste like to you?
It tastes like going to heaven for a second time.
Yep.
You got to be special to go twice. I ain't even been there once or 3 times. 805 Entertainment.
Yeah.
Why? How? Where? I told, like I said off camera, I don't even know where to begin.
Shit, I don't even know where to answer or where to start answering. Do I do it for my past life or my new life?
Which one's the sauciest? Or both? Shoot.
Both?
Both of them.
Journey started probably officially last year, September 20th. And I say this as like a metaphor, you know, and I said it recently in my stories. I died in July 9th, 2024. Was reborn September 20th, 2024. And ever since then, it's just a slow but consistent 180. So,
wait, hold on. Would you is this metaphorically speaking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I was about to say. I was just playing about that. Good to heaven
that's
twice.
what I said it metaphorically.
Okay, all right. I missed that part.
Nah, it's like when you go through a certain chapter in your life and you go consistently and you go hard, you get to a point where you're just numb. Yeah. All you think about is a hustle, and you grind so hard that logic in your head, that light that tells you pump the brakes just kind of like turns off.
Mm-hmm.
You're just a robot. And before you know it, that train slips and shit happens and you get it together. God takes you out from the chaos, puts you in isolation for a little bit, tells you think about your life and your shit, and then when you're ready to go, you go, you hard. Do the switch up.
I feel that. So
that's what happened.
My mom would tell me all the time, you need to slow down. You're doing too much. You're moving
you don't
too
listen.
fast.
You're grinding hard. You're just like, this
Man.
is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. I don't care about the if, ands, whys, buts, consequences, and, you know.
Why you go so hard?
Because I'm a single mom of 2, and I am a firm believer. Me looking up at artists, and those were my idols. You don't know their backstory, their, you know, but what's behind closed door? And I always told myself, there's no better role model than your parent. So I'm trying to be that role model that my kids can look up to rather than a complete stranger that leaves them disappointed. I want to be able to be firsthand as to what happens when you fuck up, but what happens when you get back together and you pull yourself together. What happens when you grind steady and you go 100 in things that you do versus, all right, let me see what's on TV and follow that. So, and as a female, as a mom, I want to give my kids the reason why they should do things and not the excuses as to why they didn't. So that's my grind.
That's real. Like, now that I think about it, there's been a couple of times my mom brought us to work when she was a receptionist, and we was just, I ain't gonna say, well, she don't even work there no more, but
my mom did that Kids Day at Anthem like years ago. So bring your kid to work.
Oh, she did it unofficial. Like, it was just sit down and shut up. We was, if it was depending on who was there, we was able to kick it in the break room.
Yeah.
But if that right person was there, we was right by her feet underneath that reception desk, quiet as mouth, just sitting there like hostages like this. She answering the phone. It's funny because I swear to y'all better not, I'm popping every last one of y'all asses. Hi, welcome to Brookfield Homes.
The sacrifice a single mom has to make, that's the grind, and sure you look back at it and you're like proud of her. So
yeah, big time. That's probably where I go. So that's probably where I get it from. You know what I'm saying? No knock to my pops, but I didn't get to see his grind. Yeah. Oops. Yep. So when it comes to the 805, this is where you're born and bred. This is where Jenny's from.
No, actually, I was born in Guadalajara, Mexico, and my pops is from here. His whole family. I was supposed to be born here, but I was premature, so I was raised here since 4. So I would say, pretty much my whole life.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
So what made you want to get into? Actually, hold on. I don't even think. Did I even? Is this your first podcast?
Yep.
Yeah,
it is.
We got another one. We got another one.
We gotta
real quick
do
though.
A redo after this. See what things changed in the future. So.
Oh, so your second one might come out from your second pod might come out before this one. But we're gonna see. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. So as far as the entertainment business, what aspect of the entertainment business are you in?
The promoting / marketing. So I have 2 type of businesses going on right now. They're steadily rising, but promoting, and I think I got that from my dad. I've been around music my entire life. He used to be on the radio with Rico Mambo, and I was around all that since I was a kid.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know that.
I've known, I think, Big Wicked since I was 3, and Jay Scratch, and Little Wicked since he was, I think, 5 or 6. So being consistently in the nightlife involved, it just kind of came naturally along with being a social butterfly and a bartender and all that. So I just had, recently, that's where it came. Last year I had somebody give me a little shove and push and told me, you should level up. And now that you're a bartender, you got all the networking done, utilize everything and, rise up. And that's when I'm like, all right. So that's where I was born.
So the names that you brought up, when we're just out and about and we just kicking it, the names that you brought up are not little names.
No.
We talking.
No. 805 legends.
I'm talking way beyond 8. I'm talking about the cats that's charging 20 racks to come down here.
Oh, yeah, those.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll keep those on the hush.
Oh, okay, for sure. See, I'm glad I didn't say nothing. I almost said something.
The networks that I've done and the relationships that I've built with these artists they're not just from the 805. They're big names. And I've been privileged enough to be able to build those relationships. And those are the little surprises that I got marinating. And this coming year will be a good one. It'll be a good one.
So what 805 artist has your ear right now?
What do you mean, here on this podcast?
Nah, I mean like just 805 artists, like music. Who are you listening to the most?
Marquis.
Yeah,
Marquis is a good
Seven
one.
Records. What's up? Hey, Yak Wiz over here. Yak Wiz over here. Marquis.
Yeah, that's actually
beast.
That's actually one that I'm collaborating on. We're putting something together, but this coming May, I would say May is we're doing, me and his record label are doing his album release / showcase. So we have a couple people in the lineup, like DJ The Prince.
Hey, DJ, Yak Wiz.
Shout out to that dude.
What's up, DJ? What
Every
up?
time I connect the coast, I always have to send that little reminder when I don't see him log on at 6:05. So shout out to him. But
That's my dog.
that's one of them. But I am collaborating with his label and doing something good for May. So
Seven.
keep an eye out.
Hey, again, big shout. Hey,
Yeah.
friends of the show. You know what I'm saying? Uno. Zombie.
Big Mike.
You know, hey, what's
Lord.
up, Big Mike? Straight lace, no chase. Make sure y'all go tap into him on Instagram.
Hey, you know what?
Shoot.
Uno still owes me that Cash App. Uno
Oh, shoot.
for my birthday. He's over here
Oh,
talking.
okay. I thought it was on some business. I was about to
Nah,
be like,
nah. This is all fun and games. No.
Yeah, that boy Uno, that's my dog.
He's
for
wild.
real. We I've been chopping it up with a lot of people. I've been getting close to a lot of people.
Mhm, same.
Actually, I don't want to say a lot of people. I've been getting close to the right ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
the ones that I have got close to, some of them are not really worthy of being that close to me or even you.
Yeah.
So I have gotten close to a lot of people, but I've only kept a small circle around.
Yeah.
Seven Records is they're in that circle.
Yeah.
DJs in that circle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big Mike, I need to get you down here, my dog. I love what you're doing already, but we need to actually chop it up and talk so I can
Yeah.
get you in that circle too. You know what I'm saying? We've actually known each other
Without even knowing that.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. So.
Yeah.
If I told whose story would be better? Would my story be better or would your story be better?
I mean, you put a lot of humor in it.
Yeah.
So yours, for all laughs' sakes, yours was
So-
probably, but it was more ironic than anything. So
it was a whole trip.
it
So
was a whole drive home.
so we on the chat, right? Big shout out to Connect the Coast. You know what I'm saying? Sponsor of the show. Yak Wiz, Lord Sanctus was good. I'm in the chat, right? I'm talking to everybody, you know what I'm saying? 805 Entertainment has something to say. 805 Entertainment has something to say. And everybody's looking like, dang. Homeboy's like, okay, Homeboy's valid. And then I don't know how many episodes it took for you to be like, you know what? But no, actually Sanctus was like, we need to stop saying the homie and the homeboy this and my guy this. We don't even know. Like, what if it's a female? Like, what are you? Sanctus like, what are you? And then you typed in, I'm a female, and everybody was just like, nigga, like what?
Just to clear this up, I'm a female, right? I'm not a he.
And then like he's like, okay, so and then somebody had asked what your name was. You put it in the chat. Sanctus asked, yo, what's your name? So we, Jenny. I'm over here like, all right, Jenny. I know like 9 Jennies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm on Instagram. I'm scrolling. 805 Entertainment posts a photo. I know her. That's Jenny.
Read what I put on the bottom. Read what I
shit.
put.
I don't remember.
It's just me, 805 Entertainment.
Yeah,
That's
like
when you-
what
that's
the
when you
hell? And I'm over
commented.
here stuck like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like you 805 Entertainment the whole time? Like that was you the whole time, and I was
Yeah,
just
it was.
stuck like. And then so naturally, being in the same realm and in the same circle of people, and somewhat of maybe 80% out of 100, the same idea. Now you're here.
Yeah.
And then we've been kicking it tough ever since I found out who 805 Entertainment was.
Yeah, we have.
Because at first, I'm just thinking like, oh, it's just another dude in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. They
Yeah.
haven't said anything stupid. That's what's up. It's Jenny. Oh, shit. Pull up to the house. Let's
Yep.
talk.
Yeah. And not just that, but it's like we share the same kind of aspects. Like you asked why 805 Entertainment, why I decided to do that. I think I've gravitated to Connect the Coast heavy as well as you, because we all share the same love and passion for our community. And like I told you not too long ago, just a few days ago, when we were out and about, you know, to me, it's not, I don't want to be just another club promoter. It's easy and stressful at the same time to put on this event and be consistent. Come roll through on a Friday, come roll through on a Saturday every week. After a while, though, people get tired of the same thing.
Facts.
I know last year, that's why people laugh and they're like, you say you don't go out, but you do. Well, there's a difference between going out and partying and going out to network.
Facts.
And going out because, yeah, of course, after working 101 jobs, I do want to go and have my dinner.
Facts.
I do want to go and have myself that one drink, talk business, network, because hence promoting, you got to do that work. You got to do that grunt work and be consistent about it. It's not to say that I don't know anybody. I think it's pretty clear I know everybody, but chopping it up with somebody and networking and sharing ideas and seeing what's relevant out there, what type of music is going in, what's popping up. You have to be consistent and up to date in all areas. Age group, where's this kick it spot? So you know where to do your events versus just being an artist, here, book me. No, you got to do the grunt work, but also, like I told you before, I'm tired of seeing all these great artists in our backyard not have a spot to shine.
Facts.
Why should you have to go, and I repeat like days ago, why should you have to go to LA? Why should you have to go to Slow when you should be able to perform here in your own backyard, but you're unable to do that as an artist because nobody really gives you a chance? You bring all these artists and pull concerts, why not have openers from here, locally, that are birthed here, that, you know, are heavy and create change for the community? I fall back on that. I'm not just here about the money. It's clear I already got a career going on. But I'm here about my community. I want people to enjoy themselves, bring people together, share ideas, collaborate. I'm all about respect, my community, the art of it, and then the money. Because the money is always going to be important. You can't do shit without it. So that's why I think I gravitated to Lord and Uno and Big Mike and you and DJ the Prince and Marquis. All those artists, they share the same passion for music, the same love, and also they're community based and they're heavy on the 805. And I want to be a part of that movement and that community, and that's why I fuck with it.
I say it all the time. We got to make each other famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There
like, we got to do
any
that.
negativity. There shouldn't be any hatred. We're all here for the same reason. Now, if you're here for just the money, then, you know,
go to LA.
You're going to reach
in the
your
wrong
peak,
spot.
but you're also going to crumble in the process. So go to LA, go to people that are just all about that. That's cool. But if you're here for the long run and for the passion, it's worth a while. You just got to be consistent and show that love. And hey, you know what? Let's collab instead of, well, how much are we making? No,
Facts.
I'm sorry. So I'm not about that.
What I love about everybody out here is they know somebody huge. And I mean like Hollywood huge, New York huge, all across the globe. I'm over here meeting people that went to school with NFL players and musicians that have been all over the world. You know what I mean? Anderson .Paak, that's one of the biggest guys. My homie was over here telling me, oh, Kyle, I just bought that for up in 21. Like, what? It's just so nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody knows some big time celebrity. And then like even people that I watch, like there's a podcast. Big shout out to Thick Threads, Patrick Cloud and Persephone. Persephone's from Port Hueneme. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking,
who would have known, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like Demiza. It's like, what the hell? There's these big ass names. And you know, I say it all the time. I didn't know Oxnard existed. I've never been past LA. But people are coming out here.
Welcome.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ludacris was out here.
Yeah.
I saw Mario out here. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody comes
They're
out
merging,
here.
and that's because of people that the community. It's always about the community. You come together, you put it on the map, and you watch it just grow. And slowly, it became where back in the 90s, early 2000s, I remember people used to trash talk Oxnard.
Really?
And now they damn near want to live over here.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know,
yeah.
like, they underestimated this city. And not just Oxnard, but just 805 in a whole. It was very underrated. And now, look how expensive it is just to live here. So,
Man, my rent is
you know,
stupid
yeah.
right now. Well, so it might have even been in the it might have been on CTC radio. There was a cat from LA. Oh, I love what you guys were doing, this, and that. You guys should come do something in LA.
Oh, I remember that episode, yeah.
No. This is
Yeah.
the whole reason why we started
This is the reason
over
why
here.
we're on here. Is we're trying to keep out of
You
there.
know what I'm saying? Like, if you like
Yeah.
what we doing, you come to my house.
Yep.
I'm not going to take what I got and move it over there or
No.
bring it over there for you.
Defeats
Like,
the purpose as to why you're doing what you're doing.
yeah, it's called, it's CTC radio. They play 805 artists. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
people see what we doing out here and they starting to get it.
And that's what Marquis label is doing. You know, they're based in LA. And I remember, it's funny because it started with CTC as to how I spotted Marquis. And I reached out to him. I'm like, yo, like, I love your music. Like, how can I get you over here? How can I collaborate? He showed love, and I
Yep, they
appreciate
answered
that.
the phone.
He
Simple.
showed love. I spoke to him. We shot some emails. He included his label and a couple other people, and here we are a month later planning it out for May.
Let's get it. Shout out to Luigi.
And
What's up?
shout out to him because he recently also invited me to be a part of this network, and he's also promoting me. So to show that love right back, you know, it's humbling because he's like, let me put you on, you know, and we still haven't even personally met, by the way. And we've spoken, but it's all been through email, through his label. But just the fact that he's gone out of his way to promote me and put me on a different network with other people, that's humbling. And that's how you show love.
Hey, we're going to get that set up. Hey, Marquis, what's
Yeah.
up? I mean, you've been over here. We kicked it a couple times.
Hey,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
need to do this.
We're going to,
Yeah.
we're going to make
Yeah.
that happen.
Yeah, we are.
So now that you're in front of a camera now, you know what I'm
Can
saying?
we filter? Can we just edit? Can we make me look like, you know, better than Kim Kardashian?
I could try. I'm not really into all of the filter shit.
Can we do the Snapchat filter
you
real
know,
quick?
I could try to do something.
Big old lips.
Oh shit!
Fillers. Let's do that.
Man, I'll see what the AI come up with. I'll see what the AI.
You
come
know
up
what?
with.
You should. I want to test that shit out.
Don't listen to her. She know she know her DMs is full. She playing.
Hey.
So you're in front of a camera now, and I'm not the only one that does this. You know what I'm saying? I've podcasting.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Now, I've probably been doing it the longest, but out here I've been doing it. Well, out here I've been doing it for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But now that means we're gonna come back here again. That's mandatory.
Oh, yeah.
But then you gotta again network. Go ahead and holler at Ventura Tide Pod. Go see what's up with Origin Podcast. My guys, big shout out to
follow them.
Yeah.
I snoop through their stories.
Origin, yeah.
Uno's podcast too. I follow that.
Yeah.
I fuck with all that. So
Hell yeah.
2 steps ahead.
All right, talk that. So I'm gonna tell you where to go first though.
What?
You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing personal to nobody, all right? And as much as I would love you to get on the Iceberg Lounge, they are fucking working.
I've
But
seen those. That's why I told Uno, I'm like,
they are working.
yeah.
But my guys over there, Artificially Genuine.
I heard about that too,
friend-
actually. I think he
friends
brought it
of
up
the
today.
show. Yeah, like
I think that
it's-
was brought up today on CTC.
Probably. Oh, because yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to go Sanctus was supposed to go with them. He was supposed to do an episode with them,
Mm-hmm.
but shit happens. So hopefully they rescheduled because we want to watch it.
I know I do.
But yeah, hell yeah. But I know these dudes. Like I know them. I'll call them on the phone right now. It's yeah, we're getting big out here. We're getting fucking famous out here.
We need to.
So as a woman, there's a lot of challenges. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of knuckleheads.
I already been doing that.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I had to block some certain people. I had to X other people. I had to chop it up with certain people. It's just that's the part that, and I say this respectfully, that's the part that men don't understand. It's not just another person trying to do business. It's also gender, by nature, by default. You get underestimated. People think that you're, ignorant, that you don't know certain things, that, oh, we'll just do this. She don't even know. No, I do. The fact that I'm starting this now doesn't mean that I haven't been around, that I don't know,
Yeah.
And I say this because I've seen firsthand what it looks like to get burned, not because of me, but my dad. So by default, I've gone to him for advice. And I chop it up with him, and he teaches me what he knows. I also am grateful that I can reach out to certain people from radio just for guidance or advice, or if I need something, and just even for support, which Alanette, props to you. That's somebody that
I don't even need to say nothing.
I love her. She's been such a good supporter. Like, I'm humbled. Alex also, she's been a supporter. They've gone to my events. Also, they've reached out. They've promoted my events as well. And that's humbling to be able to have that with you, not just for what I do for business, but also as a female, to lift each other and help pave the way. Because, yes, I can probably think of one other female promoter in the 805, Sylvia. And she's done amazing over the years. So that's a challenge because people think that you don't know anything, that you're not going to go anywhere. And, I'm in here for the journey.
Fact.
I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's going to last forever. No, I have my backup plan. I have, what I need to do. But if I find interest in something, I'm not quick to just do like we're going to do this type of thing. I marinated on it for a while. Should I do this? Should I not? What are my pros? What are my cons? And then I go full and I execute 100%. I don't stop. I don't get discouraged because, this event, only 5 people showed up. Or, even the dark room.
Shout out to Dark Room.
I had them on Black Friday. Totally got my wires crossed. Didn't even know, forgot that it was Black Friday. I'd say maybe 20 people showed up, but I didn't care. The people that showed up had such a good time, and the fact that they performed 110%.
Facts.
Like, I was impressed. Everybody, including the owner, even said, bring them back.
Yeah, everybody loved them.
That goes to show you could be a promoter and pack the shit out of a club, but it's not going to be satisfying if the owner's not making money at the bar. If at the end of the day people are getting in fights or there's chaos being caused, I rather have those 20, 30 people keep the owner happy, the energy vibing, no drama, than to have eyes on me by cops or have something happened, or people are not even interested. Like, no, it's quality over quantity sometimes, and you have to pick your battles and the pros and cons and weigh it out. What do you want to be known for? I want to be known for being a promoter that, I may not have something every week or every month, but when I do have it, I want those people to be like, fuck yeah. I look forward to that concert.
Yeah.
She has a trail and, of delivering consistency. I have a good time at her events. I want to go there. I rather do that, marinate it, put it all together, deliver a good performance or a good concert, a good event, and at the same time, give back to the community, the nonprofits. the people, you know, that help birth this community. And that's important to me. And that's what my whole meaning behind the 805 is all about. 805 Entertainment, we hustle, we deliver, but we also give back to our community. We support our community in whatever way we can. So that's just what it is.
I love every last bit of that. And I am brand new to the business side. And when I say brand new, I mean brand new. Like, me and my cousin threw our first show, and it was a success.
And I am hating because I could not make it.
And there's going to be more.
I was pissed.
We live 25. And
I
that's
heard it was really
exactly
good.
what it was. And hey, big shout out to Defo, because
Yes.
I was talking to him, and he was just giving me little gems, because I mean, he's been in the game.
He has,
you know,
over,
promoting.
I believe, over 15, 20 years. And that guy he shows up for his people. That's somebody I ride with, because he's come a long way. He is a lot of followers, Mr. King of the Ratchets. But he, on a personal level, not even business, personal level, he's a really good person. He's a good friend. And he shows up. He showed up to support my events, even if he was tired or he had just got done with the gig. He pulled up and he showed them some love, and that's somebody that, you know, you want to keep around.
Yeah, facts. Because at one point I almost got frustrated, because when you're dealing with other people, you're dealing with egos. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain amount of cash that has to flow.
Yeah.
You know, it could be a lot. And then when it's that time,
Yeah.
you know, when it's the day and you're on, I was, you know, because I was hosting too. Like, it's there. And
It's stressful.
the biggest thing that I was pressing the crowd. I kept pushing the message out. Respect over everything. We're going to take care of each other. You guys make sure you take care of the bar. Big shout out to my boy DJ GG Allen. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Dubs the dog. We're going to respect this place. Like, and if you feel that you not are going to be respectful, or if you know you're going to, you know, please remove yourself, or you will be removed. Because since I did the show back home, 714 time in the flow, and met that much more. But you damn right I had some of the homies there, because I know exactly where I'm at. Downtown Fullerton can get a little nasty sometimes.
Yeah.
Everything went damn near perfect. People were at the bar. People were dancing. You know what I'm saying? And that just, it just goes to show who really supports you. Because if people are really rocking with you, the last thing that they're going to do
is trying to ruin it for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I will say this to all you bitch ass niggas that be complaining over $5, stay your ass home. Oh my God,
I can't tell you. I can't.
Do not come outside. Like, I'm serious. If you can't afford $5 to support your boy, don't come out. Because I didn't, at the point, like, at the time, like, I got so much love in my heart. If it was up to me, everybody would just get in for free.
Yeah.
But it's not all about me.
You wish you could do that. And that's what people don't understand. What I do, some of the shows I've done, I pay out of my own pocket.
Facts.
Not the owner. I do. So, which means I have to make enough to pay him, even if I get left dry. So that's what it goes back to my principles. It's not, you got to be about the passion, the love for what you're doing before the money. Because if you're just there for the money, you're going to get a mean wake-up call, and it's not for you. And there's going to be days where nobody shows up.
Facts.
And you still got to pay out the artist or the DJ or whoever, or even the venue at times.
Venues are not cheap.
Hey, nah, okay? $3,000.
Venues are not
they're not.
You got a DJ that wants $500. You know what I'm saying? And then depending on the venue, and also depending on what type of concert it is, unfortunately for hip hop, that deposit is going to be a lot higher than if it was an opera concert.
The one that I'm planning out is going to cost me about $30,000.
Like, come on, y'all.
Altogether, not even the little knickknacks here and there, last minute things. Just the artists, both bands together, are going to cost me about $18,000, $20,000.
Hey, $100 a ticket. So, if you ain't got it, if you don't got it, you just don't got it. There's no shame in that.
Don't step out. People are complaining about Copper Blues, $10, or I was charging $15. It's not. If you're trying to have a good time, make sure that you got money. You have money
Facts.
to rack up a tab at the bar with your drunk ass that half the time you don't even know how to behave yourself. But you ain't got money to pay and support the person that you say you love. But
right.
when it comes to, later on when you're leveling up, hey, can I get it in for free? Hey, you're my girl. I support you. Please, not.
Hey, free ain't paying this Wi-Fi bill.
If you weren't here when I started in the grunt, don't hit me up when I'm up there. It's just, it's $5
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, look, and a lot of my friends are my age. I'm about to be 36. My nigga, you are a grown person. You can't give your boy $5. Okay, if let's just say, yo, real quick though, let me borrow $5 real quick. You know what, bro? Here, take the $5. Just keep it, bro. Don't even worry. It's only $5, my nigga. I got you, I got you, dog. Don't trip. I got you. You need it? I got you. But when it's time for me to put on a concert,
or that fucking joke that you just laid on me the other night, I'm over here worried about Mr. Rent and shit. You had me. No, but it's things like that. Like you go out, hey, I got this round, or hey, I got you.
Yeah.
Just like you show me love then, show me love when it counts as well. When I'm doing what I love to do, you know, when I'm trying to promote this concert. Don't just do a quick share. Support in other ways, because you're gonna be on the other end someday, and then you're gonna wonder why people don't fucking come through.
Facts.
It's all about karma. It goes around. So just show love wherever you can. If you can't step out, share the flyer. Promote it for them. Like, it's the little things that the community does.
I've done, look, and I'm big on practicing what I preach. I've spent $15 on a local show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've hosted some of these events. You know, even I've paid for people to get in at the events that I'm hosting.
Yep.
And these is way more than $5. But you want to trip off of, yeah, man, I'm going to judge you. And then I'm gonna put on a show, and I'm not even a rapper. I'm a comedian and a host. But you better be, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you a show. Let's say there's an artist that you felt was slacking. Realquicctho was gonna pull up right behind that artist and have the whole venue dying of laughter.
Well, what happened at Gigi's? You pulled up. You were the last one to perform, and everybody was laughing. So, yeah, you stand on it.
I'm a funny dude.
Hey, I didn't know you were that funny, dude. To be honest.
Hey, I be telling people.
I did not know you were that funny, but yeah, you're right.
I be funny for real.
Yeah.
About to do levity again.
I'm going to have to go to that one.
Your boy might be on the Netflix. Okay, enough about me. This shit is fucking
make
exciting.
Sure you sign my can before you become famous. I got
I should be telling you that.
No, we're gonna have to collab.
Fuck it. So when I want to host a show. Do you host? Have you ever hosted, or you just thrown?
No, I was debating. So I have I didn't do it this year. I had to pull back on that and give it a little bit more thought. And the first, I think, concert I'm having is the Valentine's, and I'm making it an annual thing. So dinner and a concert. It'll be for Valentine's, and I want to have Ellen. She was supposed to do it this year, but I'm scared. I don't want to host shit.
I got you. Look,
I got stage fright.
I got you.
I'll promote, but I'll be behind the scenes. Just mention me a couple times, but I don't think I could go on the spotlight and be like, "Yo, you know,
look, hey,
welcome."
If Defo can't do it, I got it. Because besides wanting to be a top 2 podcast, period, I want to be the #1 host everywhere. I'm talking here, LA, 95123, everywhere.
Start
Everywhere.
hosting.
I want to be the number one host. I'm trying to get on everybody's albums just to do skits here and there. And I
Yeah.
did get a couple of offers, and I'm just waiting for them. I'm waiting for deets. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do.
That'd be good.
You know what I'm saying? I want to just
could see you
host
doing that.
everything. Big shout out to Stone Dar in the
See,
Mix.
but you're a natural.
I
You're a
mean,
natural. Just
oops.
I can't.
Oops. You know what? This might be a good time to shout out my sponsors. Shit. Real quick though. Who's first again? I forgot. Oh, Midnight Vapors. All right. They supply all your vaping needs, whether it's batteries, coils, juices. They have juice that range from 0 nicotine to 12 nicotine. They also have a candy brand called Snacks, SNAX. You know, my Mexicans, they love to put tahini and chamoy on everything, and that does include fucking gushers and fruit roll-ups and the little peach rings. They hook that shit up. Hit them up on Midnight Vapors on Instagram. They also sell shoes, and they sell the flowers made out of the ribbon and the little cute little crystals, and the flowers last forever. The shit's fly. 12036 West Street. The other major cross street is Chapman. This is in Garden Grove. 714 Tom in the Flow Yak Quiz. Next, Bomb Body Collections. If you actually out there, go moisturize yourself with some Bomb Body Collections, all right? The dopest scents, the dopest textures. My favorite product that they have is you put it on your tattoos, and it makes your tats look like before they peel. They make your tats pop. They have a product for the babies. You rub the babies down, get them all lathered, and they go into bed. They knocking out, okay? SCA Cleaning Services. They are a professional and premium window cleaning service. They do interior windows and exterior windows. They do residential buildings, and they do commercial buildings. I like to say that the windows are the teeth of the building, and some of y'all need to brush your damn teeth. So hit them up, get a free quote. We've been talking about them for half the pod. Connect the Code, CTC Radio. Lord Sanctus, Yaquiz over here, friend of the show. He is a radio platform that streams all of 805 artists. Doesn't matter how big you are. Doesn't matter if you just started. For the low price, my favorite price, $5.
Which is what we've been talking about.
You know what I'm saying? For the low price of $5, you're not just supporting him. You're investing in yourself, because we do get people in these streams. You can also, there's probably one of the only platforms where you can listen to an artist and talk to them at the same time. Your favorite 805 artist will most likely be in the chat. So that's pretty dope. But if you are an 805 artist and you want to be seen and you want to be heard and you want to network and you're willing to invest in yourself, send it to them. Zelle, PayPal, what's the other one? Cash App, you know.
And they reach you on the spot too.
Oh,
which is
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, they're going to critique you. If you ain't ready to be critiqued, just tell them to play the music with no critique, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, what you need to do, my boy, is charge double to have it rated, and send every time, you know, send real quick though $1 or something. You know what I'm saying?
And become a member.
Oh,
especially with the merch.
Man, come on, man. He got merch. He got his own
Cuts.
property in the metaverse.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Jenny looking out for you, Sanctus. She doing a better promo than me.
Telling you gotta become a member and extend the invite, which I told him.
Yep,
Extend
share
the
it.
invite, share it, because the more people we have, the longer he'll last. And right now, I think we've been at 7:30, an hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a
So
half.
I was happy.
Yeah, I'm
like y'all end that
they be
shit way
cooking.
too soon.
They be
You guys
cooking.
are ending it right before we start getting it starts getting good, and you're like, damn shit.
Yeah, an hour is way
It's
too
way
fast.
yeah, it is.
But I can appreciate it, because when you cut something off early against your will, you're gonna run back to it the next day.
Yeah.
So I can definitely.
That's me. I've been doing that. I've been faithful every single day for
Yep.
the last month.
That's right.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 7. I was even driving to Santa Barbara for my job, from the first job to the second job. And I told them, like, yo, I'm on here driving. I'm listening to you guys. Like, I love it. I'm faithful to it, because it's not, like you said, it's not just music. It's about culture. It's about what's going in.
Yep.
any topic, what's out there, who's fucking with who, like what artist is getting sued at the moment,
Yep.
you know, and you just bag on people. So it's more than just music, and they're hilarious.
Hey, and if you in that chat and you not saying nothing, he's called me out a couple times real quick though. I see him, he's watching, he ain't saying nothing.
I
though.
think I say too much.
You know what I'm
805
saying?
Entertainment, 805 Jenny said this. That's fun.
You got, if you want to become a member, like Jenny said, if you want to become a member, just go to Connect. I believe it's connect.club, CONNXCT.club. Become a member. There's different tiers. Spend the money, support your people.
Yep.
Who else we got? Wise Men Security. If you are of a certain status, you know, if you are a VIP or if you're just somebody big, you need to move around like it. They do individualized security, like one-on-one bodyguarding, and they do security for venues. So move smart, move correctly, get yourself some security, and it's not just for you, it's for the guests and everybody around you, all right? Safety is underrated. Wise Men Security. Last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing, YBL Clothing. Again, if you are of a certain stature and you're able to put people in positions to make money for themselves, then you need to dress like it. You need to move like it. Get you a hat, get you a t-shirt, a hoodie, some joggers. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on slides. I've been working on slides for a minute. Them samples are not cheap. You know what I'm saying? I might have to hit up Chente Designs because they trying to hit me for $80 a sample for some slides. I support my people, okay?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But YBL Clothing _ on Instagram. Everybody that I've mentioned, you can find them on Instagram. You can find them on TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, Etsy, everything, man. Maybe even Amazon. So support small businesses and show your people some love. Woo! So with all of that being said, what other doors would you like 805 Entertainment to open for you? It can be clothes, you know, it could be makeup. I know the ladies love the lashes.
I haven't even thought of that. I'm actually, once I get everything situated with these projects I got coming up, I got 4 different projects coming up, 2 this year, 2 next year. I started putting together a layout for a book that I'm going to be starting pretty soon to write. So that's going to be my next go-to because Jenny can't be satisfied with 101 things. But that's my next project. It's going to be called The Writings on the Walls. And it goes back to that chapter of July 9th. And what inspired, and it'll kind of gravitate and lead to what inspired me to be where I'm at right now. Because like you said, I think on a personal level, you know that I hustle a lot. I mean, going to school for 2 bachelor degrees, taking 5 classes, working at a law firm in Calabasas now, bartending in Santa Barbara, doing the marketing, doing the promoting, being a mom of 2. It's overwhelming, but there's always a journey as to what got started, what the plot twist as to why things change, and how you evolve as a person. So because that moment in my life was so critical to how I move from now on, it deserves to be put on paper. So that's actually my next go-to, and I think that's what it is. Makeup, it's a given. Clothing, a lot of people are doing it, but when if you were to ask me why I'm choosing a book, it's because there's meaning to it, and everything I do in my life has a purpose, has a meaning to it, and I want to stick with that principle and that idea.
I can't lie. One of my favorite artists of all time Jeezy,
Mm-hmm.
he wrote a book. I was like, all right, maybe there's something behind this writing a book thing. Because I was, like, I'm not reading. I can't even see. I'm not reading nothing.
I mean, I feel like a book. It's not just a book. Anybody can write a book, but it's something that was pivotal in your life that you want people that can relate to it. There's things that I've gone through in my life that I talk to other people and they're like, damn, so I'm not the only one. So if you can inspire somebody there's a lot of people right now struggling that want to give up, that are single mothers, that are females, that don't have that male support, that are forced, like me, to be an alpha. And then it's hard for them to date because you're so used to being the man and the woman, the dad and the mom, that you go through this journey and just like, damn, am I the only one? Am I the only one fucking tired? Why am I? You're asking yourself, but just like people do podcasts and bring women together to talk about it or have clubs, you also have a book that people can go back to and read and be like, yo, I learned from this person. This person inspired me. This person taught me not to give up. So I'm not the only one. So you don't feel as alone, I would say, because there's people out there in that same journey as you. Maybe not precisely, but somewhat have those things that happen in those eventful lives. And I feel like if you could take away or if you could leave something for somebody to learn off of, I think, as human beings, we're doing our calling.
Each one teach one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Dating, right? Let's say you come across that man. I mean, like a real man that's going to take care of, he's going to do his part and a lot more.
Okay.
Since you had to play both mom and dad, have you ever, and I only ask questions.
Shoot it to me straight. Let's not bullshit.
How many times has a man really had to really let you know, hey, yo, chill the fuck out. Like, you don't need to be doing all this because I'm here. I don't need you doing the man shit because I'm the man here. So I need you to fall back. I need you to sit your ass in the passenger seat. What the fuck are you doing putting the gas pump in the car? Put them damn groceries down. Are you washing dish? Watch out. Take that trash out one more time and see what happens. You see where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
How many times has a man had to teach you how to let a man be a man? Have you ever been in a situation like that?
I would say this. That to the T is rare. It's rare. It's fucking.
I'm rare, motherfuckers.
It's like the fucking dinosaur era right now when it comes to men, and it goes back to why I'm the way I am with my boys, because I don't need them to be that way. But there is currently someone in my life that has passed up to 50% of that.
Okay.
That has recently, I actually even got mad because they're like, yo, you're missing a headlight. I'm like, yeah, I need to take it back to the mechanics. No, I'm going to do it. I had to fight with him on this, and he got mad.
Let's go, King. Let's
go, King. He got mad because he's like, why are you taking it back to the mechanics? I'm like, I'll just buy the light bulb, and then you put it on. Week or two goes by, and just actually a couple days ago, he's like, why? He's like, this is why I didn't want to wait for you. He's like, you're not going to do it. What year's your car?
Facts.
What model is it?
Facts.
Then it saw some smoke coming out of my hood. He's like, you're missing oil, right? I'm like, no, it's good. It just says it needs a quart. Nah, take my card because I'm at work. Go get the oil.
What's up, King? And
I didn't take the card. He got mad. I put the oil in myself, and then I come back. I'm like, yo, is it still smoking? Because it still says that it needs a maintenance. He's like, I'm gonna take it. He's like, let me know when you're out of work. I'm gonna take it. So yes, slowly but surely, I'm getting those. But again, I'm having a very hard time allowing myself to sit the fuck down, be the female, not be the alpha, because I don't feel my train of thought that I'm trying to change is give him his place. You don't owe him anything, because with me, the way I'm thinking is there is a price tag attached to the end of that favor. Why? Because in the past, there was.
1,000%. There was conditions with the love.
Exactly. Like, or, well, I did this for you. Well, motherfucker, no. That's why I'm like, I'd be damned if I allow a motherfucker to tell me,
1,000.
well, you are here because of me. Nah. Get your shit. How much do I owe you? But not with this one. So it is hard to get out of the alpha. And luckily, I'm blessed that this person has that patience. He's been having that patience. He snaps, which I think is sexy, to be honest, but puts me in my place, but does it in a way where it's not disrespectful. It's not the, well, I'm the machismo guy.
Right.
It's the, let me take care of you.
Right.
Learn to be a lady.
Right.
Let me be the man. Let me take over that steering wheel. It's okay to let go for a minute and just be loved, taken care of. And valued. So
like,
it's
what,
a
lady,
process.
man, real quick though, y'all don't have to thug it out.
But
like, y'all don't have to.
If you look at the history of, you know, the history.
And I'm with you.
And I love the Nard. But look at the type of men that are here. We're all.
Hey, I'm not from here.
A lot of people are in this bullshit, like fucking untitled situationship with another situationship where y'all are together, but you're not together, but you can't date anybody. Although we're not together, let me catch you with somebody else, but we're not together. But when you see me out and about and we're with not each other, you don't know me, I don't know you, but we know each other in private. The fuck? That shit is stressful.
That's some high school shit.
That, you know what I mean? So we need to make it a norm to bring back the traditional ways where y'all are together. I don't want to have to join that fucking the Facebook group that I just saw where you post a picture of your man. Hey, yo, is anybody with him? The fuck?
Oh, that's
I heard about that.
wild.
I just heard about that. Luckily, I don't have to put a picture up there. So we're good on this end, but
crazy.
You know, I heard about that just recently. I'm like, who in the? And if you listen to the comments and the drama that goes on there, my Lord, fucking Jesus Christ!
Hey, look, Patreon, $50. We dropping names.
No,
$50 Patreon. We drop. Nah, you know what?
Not just names; they drop pictures. Like,
nah, maybe we should charge
name is
more
comments.
than how much should we charge to drop names on the Patreon?
$5. Because they ain't going to give more than that.
Shoot. Hey, nah, somebody's paying that 50 and it's going to be all girls. I want to see what she's talking about.
I give it to the guys. I'm sorry.
Word?
Lately, there's been so many guys acting petty, doing the most.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
I get it. Yeah, the roles low-key have switched.
They have.
Not to us real ones, though.
They have.
Not to us kings, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting because, again, there is a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially when you're coming at somebody like myself, where now I've gotten better at it, but when you come at somebody like myself that's used to being the alpha and wearing the pants, it's the way you come at me that is going to dictate that delivery. You come at me harshly, like if you're trying to own me like you're my daddy or something, you better expect me to snap on you and put you in your place. But if you come at me gently, hey, you know what? Look, I know you're used to this, but let me take care of you. Let me show you some love real quick. I'm gonna be patient with you. Then I'm gonna be like, you know what? You're here for the right reasons, not just to take ownership and act like you're gonna control me, but you're here for the right reasons. So it matters. It matters.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I came kind of strong because, like, I took it like this because I already know how I am. Okay, like anything manly, don't touch my screwdriver. All right, you know what I mean? Like, do not carry a single grocery into the house. Like, I'm one of those. So it's like, number one, I'm just like that already. Number two, you're not about to have me looking crazy. You carrying all the groceries, and I'm just a grown ass man
right.
following you behind.
Did you put yourself mentally in her role though? You already know how you are.
Right.
You're used to that.
I had to learn how to do that.
Did you understand how she is and what she's used to? So it's like
she explained it to me, and I definitely understood. Understood it. She has every right to feel like that because of what has happened and who she's dealt with in the past. That ain't got shit to do with me.
It doesn't, but unfortunately, you're taking the aftershocks of it. So
facts.
You know, just like, let's just say I was with somebody that was on drugs since way before, and he had family issues and things like that. I was with him for 9 years. I had to deal with the aftermath of what happened to him while I wasn't even around. But when you care about somebody, you understand that you're just as human. You guys might not share the same lifestyle, the same past, the same upbringing, or the trauma, but just like you want to be understood, you got to understand them.
Facts.
And if you're going to ride with them, you're going to ride with them when the wheels are fucking damn near broken and gone, or where they're brand new. So it just depends. Like, don't just be there for the good times, be there for the harsh. Like,
facts.
Women just, and a lot of people ask me, do you enjoy being the way you are? Who the fuck enjoys that? I don't. But I want to be loved. I want to be cared for. But I don't want somebody to love me quickly and expect me to change with that quickness. You gotta, if you're gonna be here and you're gonna want me to take down my walls, don't throw in the towel halfways. Like, you ride that shit out till they're done and burnt, or just get the fuck on. Like, move on. Because you're not needed, you're wanted. You're not needed by me, you're wanted by me, and that's the difference. So it just, I don't know, it just depends on the person.
So eventually, as time goes on, would you allow yourself to need him? Because that's going to happen. If the further along y'all go, the more you tend to need each other. I need my girl now. At first, no, but now I need her now. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We have a well-oiled machine.
We've been building on and off on this foundation for about the last 3-4 years.
Oh yeah.
So it was up until like maybe 2 months ago. It was more like a flirting type. There was chemistry there. There was attraction there. We had things on our personal lives where we weren't ready for that commitment. I think we just like whoever's seen them on my page, on my story, that's because if I put somebody there, it's because, all right, we're doing this. And it just became recent. But I was on and off because I wasn't sure if I was ready for a committed relationship.
Yeah, because you move around a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
as far as like the hustle and work and
not just that, but you got to be with somebody that understands the type of, not lifestyle, but what you do. Because a lot of guys become very insecure with a woman that's out there socializing with men. I was
just about to get into that.
And that was the biggest red flags for me as far as men. It's like, if I fuck with you, if I'm saying we're in, I'm going to be 100. I'm not going to be out doing nothing. But you need to give me a reason as to why I need to do that. Not because I give a shit about the attention of guys, but if I'm going to go out of my way with my busy schedule to make time for you, I need you to support what I do and not come with rules. Why were you here? Why did you give him a hug that way? I grew up in a Hispanic family where when we went to our birthdays or something, you don't go out and play until you say hi to everybody.
Facts.
Everybody in the fucking room, whether you know him or not. You give them a hug. When you leave, it's the same way. So when I love people and I love them hard and I respect people and I'm there for them, and I'm not going to switch up because I'm with somebody and all of a sudden go from giving one hug to a handshake. Nah, like, And everybody that's gone out with me knows when I pull up somewhere, I don't sit down. I go around saying hi to everybody, whether it be Ventura, the Ox, Chinaland, Q Club, anywhere. I show love to all my people, and they show it right back. So the jealousy needs to stop. The insecurity needs to stop. I'm not responsible for your fucking happiness. You're not responsible for mine. I'm not responsible for telling you, oh, no, this is just a friend. No, you know that promoting comes with networking, socializing. Right. So does bartending. Bartending, you catch these girls that are flirtatious and everything. You step behind that bar, it's all about your hustle and your tips at the end of the night.
Yep.
You got to be in character. You got to be fucking mommy, daddy, therapist, babysitter, like all these things. And that's stressful. So you want a man like me. I want a man that's going to be secure of himself. Hey, yo, my girl's out hustling, it's cool. As long as I don't see any foul shit, we're good. Luckily, this man is that so far. He's gotten his little feelings, so have I, but it's nothing we can't overcome. And that's the beauty of it when you build on for so long. And I kept it to myself because I wanted time for me and him to be like, all right, this is, we're intertwined before I put it out there and was serious about it. So
yeah,
he's good. He's good.
I've seen some shit fall out because one person's in the industry, and in that industry, let's say like, oh, I got to be extra nice to this person because they're about to book me. Let's just say 5,000. I'm about to get 5,000 just to do a walkthrough, and all I got to do is just flirt a little bit. Like, can you understand that? Like, this is business. It's this all it is. We about to get 5 racks, all because I said, okay, cutie, I see you. Come here, give me a hug, girl. How you been? This and that. Give the extra, the extra little handshake rub. Hey, girl. Okay, I see you. So
that's what happened when. Remember the comment that you put when I finally said, "Oh, this is 805."
Yeah.
So he actually saw that. He's like, he put a stupid comment on there. He's like, "Oh, it's that easy."
Oh, come on, King. Don't play with me like that, King.
What are you talking about?
Come on, King.
He's like,
hey.
oh, so you be giving out your phone number.
Hey, real quick, though. Hey, King. Come on, man. Black men don't have insecurities. I'm gonna coin that. No, black men don't cheat. We don't have insecurities.
So I said, I'm gonna shoot you my number. I'll DM you my number right now. Well, when I'm like, yo, don't be making comments on my business page like that. And when I said he's just trying to get me on his podcast, he's like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Because why? I can almost guarantee you're going to see this. You'll be like, oh, the homie know that food. I know that. Hey, real quick, I know him. Come on, King. We got to do better than that.
No, but that's what I loved about him. All it took was for me to explain. He's like, all right, good luck. I can't wait to see it. Cool. You need somebody that's going to understand the industry. That's going to be, you got to be secure of yourself 100% to be with somebody, especially if it's a male trying to be secure about their female doing that.
Yeah, and I'm not brand new. I've been here. Shit.
No, but it takes a lot. So that's why I respect him, because it's hard. And I can't imagine being on the other end. But at the end of the day, it's that communication, that trust. That,
facts.
Hey, you know what? This is what it's about versus, oh, why are you tripping, and leaving it at that. You're leaving that person with questions, and assumptions. So, no, I leave no room for assumptions. I explain this is what it is. Good luck. Do the damn thing and keep it stepping. So, man, but it's a challenge.
Okay, so let's switch it a little bit, because he's indirectly in the industry. Yeah. To an extent.
Oh, yeah.
So doing what he does.
I've been seeing girls grind up on him.
Yeah, because he has an access that they want. So they're going to be all.
But he's very, very charismatic. I'm attracted to him because of the way he moves. He's outgoing. He's funny. He's easy flowing. Like, who doesn't want to be around that energy? So I just chill when I go visit, when I stop in to get some food or whatever. I just chill right there. And I observe. And I've seen that, but I love the fact that he pays no mind to him. He respects me. And I've done my research. I've hit up the girls there, and I'm like, yo, how's he behaving? Girl, the same way he behaves when you're here. He pays no mind. And he'll tell me, recently he told me, he's like, oh, can you believe that this bitch, like she gave me a hug and she tried to give me a kiss? Well, what'd you do? And he's like, what else? Pull back. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So, and he doesn't keep that. I don't question him. It comes naturally. He communicates that, hey, this is what happened. Because he knows, just like he knows a lot of people, I know a lot of people. So why leave it to somebody else to tell?
Facts.
Communicate that shit, because if I have to find out from somebody other than you, that's where the problem is. But if you're telling me, I'm just going to be like laughing it out. Well, what'd you do?
Okay, so real quick though, what if it's like, okay, so let's say a girl trying to kiss him, he backed off, like curved her, but he didn't tell you, and you heard it from somebody else. Is that still an issue?
No, because I know him. We've gone through similar things. I laugh it out. I'd laugh it out.
Okay, cool. Because some of y'all females,
if I didn't know the way he moved, if I didn't see for myself in action, and I didn't know how he moved, and I didn't have that security or that communication with him, then I'd be tripping. Because at that point, you don't know your man well enough, what he's capable of, what he isn't. And it's to the point where you don't even got to tell me. Like, I don't give a shit. I already know how you move. Unless I see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, that's different.
I don't care, because you've already gave me that security of respecting me while I'm there, and while I'm not there, that I don't need it. Like, I just laugh it out now. It is what it is. Now let me catch you, then that's going to be a problem. But I'm not going to sit here and stress over some shit that I have no control over. Like, the fuck? You fuck up, that's on your terms. I'm not losing shit, you are. So, and vice versa. So, no. I have other shit to attend to. Like, when you're as busy as I am, you ain't got time for that shit.
Right.
The fuck does?
So, with that being said, right there, let's say, like, what does a day off look like for you? And I mean complete. Like, the kids is outside playing. You don't care if they come home after the street lights.
My daily routine is Monday through Friday. I work in Calabasas 9 to 5. 2 days out of the week, right after 5, I drive my ass to Santa Barbara. I work from 6:15 to like 9:30, 10:30. Drive home, make sure my kids are in bed, done their homework. He should be asleep by then, and then hit up the books, do homework before midnight, get on them emails on entertainment, reply to, artists or people I'm doing business with. Look at my calendar, what do I have going on? Do the breakdown on the budgets, network, sit there and review other people, upcoming artists. How are they? Build that relationship, hit them up. Hey, I like what you're doing, hustle it, go to sleep by 2, sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning, do it all over again. And then weekends, I do private bartending or on-call notary or do the marketing a little bit.
Oh, shit, that's right. I got papers upstairs. Yeah, that's right.
And that's pretty much it. Hustle. I have no days off. There's not one day that's completely off.
Let's just say there was. What are you doing?
Fucking sleeping. Or spending it with my son. Sleeping. Trying to figure out how to get out of this insomnia zone.
I'm in the bed watching all the Marvel and Harry Potter movies.
I'm on this shit. Spotting out new talent, building relationships. Whether I'm off or on the clock as far as work goes, my private hustle, 805 Entertainment, doesn't stop. I could be using the restroom, taking a shower. I'm spotting new talent, building new relationships, reaching out to people that I know in LA to network, to bring over here, Santa Barbara. Whatever the case, it doesn't stop.
And she's also watching every single episode of the Realquicctho Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I actually have. Not all of it.
No, it's too
But I
much.
have.
It's way too much to watch.
Yeah,
There's a lot
I've
of
been
shit to watch.
scrolling. I'm like, damn, dude, this doesn't end. How long have you been going at it for?
Going on 11 years.
But I do catch snippets of.
Oh, I got a gang of
there.
those.
Yeah. Or CTC.
Or well, yeah.
I've had to log off.
Of course, CTC.
I've had to log off early on to clock in, and I've even, hey, yo, I'm leaving. Make sure y'all, get that shit going so I can go back and laugh my ass off. But I catch up.
Yeah. Have you ever? Okay, so at one point in time, everybody tried to rap. Everyone tried to rap.
I did.
You tried. That's what I'm saying. Talk to me. Talk to me. What was that like?
Hey, doc. Not in front of anybody. But I you know what's weird? I still have a big box of almost every single letter that was written to me since 5th grade all the way through high school.
Dang.
I have a book, and this is why this goes back and ties into why I tell you I want to write a book. Because I had started writing a book in junior high about my life. And I actually just ran into the pages, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this was, it was meant to be. But then I had these little verses, and I couldn't play piano back then. So what I did was copy the keys and the names, and I would sit on the piano and just number them. So I was writing music, but I would dot it off, like where B is, high C, all these little things, because I was composing my music, and I wrote my music, and I still have it. So
you ever go back and like impress yourself? Like, damn, that was me? Like, I did that?
no, I actually go back and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I mean, the concept of it is there. I could see why I was writing what I was writing, but god damn, did I verbally I did. I failed.
I lost mine, yo. I lost my rhyme book. It's around here somewhere. But damn, because I got it. Yep. I started when I was like 9 or 10 years old, and just had a binder full of rhymes.
Oh hell no! I started when I was, I think, 13, 14.
Oh man, yeah. I started as a kid. Like my
and you don't
uncle
ever trip out. Like, who would have known that the love that you have for music back then, somehow you ended up doing something, maybe not exact, because I wanted to do producing. I got accepted to the Musicians Institute in New York before I got accepted to the Art Institute for animation. I just didn't go because I didn't have a grant to do a demo, but I wanted to produce. But it's funny now how after all these years, some way, somehow, I'm still tied into music. It might not be exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I'm still, it's my life. It's my life cycle.
This is it's crazy. This is exactly what I wanted to do, just on the radio. Because I thought
you could still do that though.
Oh yeah, still. I could definitely still do it. And I think
2026, the end of 2025. But
hey, like you never know. Like
you never know.
The rate that I'm going, and it's been I don't want to say it's been a slow road. It's been it's like a roller coaster that just won't end, and you're so glad that the roller coaster ride's not over.
It's like what they say, slow is the fastest way. Slow is the fastest way, because while you're working towards what you want to do, you're still maturing, you're still evolving, you're still learning the pros and cons, the strengths and weaknesses. You're still working at that so that when you hit that finish line, you're that much better. Whereas if you were to rush it, you fall off. So it's still in the works. It's not like you're not going to do it. It's just there's a reason why the timing is what it is right now.
I always say that I can't wait, but I can. Because when it happens, what? Psh, I don't care.
You're going to be looking
50,
back.
You're like, dog, he fucking made it. You know what I'm saying? Shit just drink to that.
Cheers to that one. So, what's in it for you?
I would just want to be famous. I want to
Don't
be.
we
I
all
want to be
say that
recognized.
shit, though?
I want to be recognized. I want to be recognized
Okay.
for being able to bring people together. I want to be known for every time that dude hits the room, we're laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's humbly though. You know, like I want to get the right attention, and I just want to be known for always having a smile on my face. That's it. That's it. That is it. Like,
You already do, though.
I just want to be able to continue to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
eventually, I want to start getting paid. Remember that $5,000 walkthrough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I don't know when, but that shit's gonna happen. You know, this.
It will.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait. Woo! Drink some more.
It's going to be explosive.
You want some cookies?
Nah, I want a bathroom break.
Well, you heard her. Real quick though, we're gonna be right back. Right. We had to go potty because we got weak bladder. Well, I got a weak bladder, but man, it got deep, y'all. It got deep. It got deep.
Hella deep.
We spoke. Y'all heard me speak about this co-parenting thing, but I'm not the only one going through it to the extent, you know, my shit's wild, and your shit's just as wild.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah,
Prayers to the other parties, yo. I'll say that y'all get well. Take care of yourselves.
yeah.
Take care of yourselves. Don't worry about how we doing, because we straight. Take care of yourself, okay? We are good. The kids are even better. Take care of you.
Yep.
I'm not better than you, but I'm just doing better. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shit. Shout out to the kids.
Shout out to the other parents.
Yeah, shout out to the other parents. You
Hey,
know what?
you know
I'm going
what?
to drink one for y'all, too.
Thank you for my child.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, she did good.
And thank
She
you for
looked-
that show that you put on, that lovely show you put on for that mediator.
Oh,
I sit back and eat my
facts.
candy.
Facts. You know what's crazy? It's crazy. Look, man, they end up telling on themselves.
They do. They do.
They end up telling on themselves like,
Just sit back like,
wait, what? And I just, exactly. I just sat back like, oh, no, she didn't. Oh, we just going to lie in court,
you know
huh?
what?
We just
Big
gonna-
shout outs to the mediators for checking them on our behalf. Or we just sit back like, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
You saw that.
Because I ain't going to lie. I got checked one time. But that was because of information that I didn't want to disclose on the other party. But then once I did disclose it.
Shout out to us though, because to keep your composure and
Yes.
not snap, not lower yourself down to that, but you just want to say the most.
Yeah.
Cuss
it was,
them out, talk shit, and just be ugly. You're just like, fuck.
Yeah, 'cause-
All right. So yeah, I got checked once or twice. I did, but
it was
I
nothing
do
to
all
what
right.
it was
Not
nothing
them.
to what they got. It was nothing to what they got.
this dude got told to shut up in those words. Shut up.
Damn. See, that's
Yeah.
wild, you know. And then it's
Yeah.
like also too, just taking as a mediator, just taking all that energy upon yourself.
Do you
and
imagine how fucking drama you got to see a day? 8 hours. Picture this: 8 hours of your shift dealing with people's pettiness, shit talk, put downs. Like, fuck, how do you take that shit home?
Cause I was thinking about it too. Like I might have even brought it up to her. Like I said, look, you probably see this all the time, and you've probably heard the worst of the worst. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a very hard thing for me to do. So please, I'm gonna tell you in advance. I'm gonna tell you during, and I'm gonna tell you after. Please excuse my frustration. It's not. I mean, it's not just hard on me. It's gonna be hard on
Everybody.
It's gonna be hard on everybody.
Yep.
But I'm not perfect, and I'm going to do my best to conduct myself as such. But
See, I think if I was a mediator,
pull your mic closer.
I don't know, I can't handle that shit. Because then you got your own problems that you got to deal with.
Yeah.
And you're just like, motherfucker, like, shut the fuck up. Like, you sound stupid right now. And then you're still thinking about your own situation. But you have to remain unbiased.
Right.
I can't do that.
You know what? Okay, so I'm glad that you said that, because as much as she was, like, I don't want to say
Trying to.
Yeah, like she was like leaning towards mom's side, understandably, because mom pulled a, you're a mom, and what if this was you? And you know what I'm saying? And
for the most part, they want to give that benefit and custody to the mom.
Right.
But that's by default, you know?
But man, like, she was even helping mom out, like, look, please, I really need you to dial in. This is what I want you to say in court. This is how I want you to say it. I want you to be short and precise. I don't want you to go in circles. I don't want you to repeat yourself. And I don't want you to blame him for anything, because that's what you're doing. Everything that he says, you have a retort to it, and it has nothing to do with the question that I asked you.
Yep.
And
she still wasn't having it.
No, she fucking went in front of the judge and dropped the ball.
See, I'll tell you firsthand what you don't do, and this is advice to whoever's going to custody. You do not bash on the other party. I understand the judges and mediators don't give a shit about what your personal feelings are.
Right.
The more you bash on the other parent and focus on your own feelings, the more you're showing the mediator and the judge that you're not there for the benefit of the child.
Right.
The more you keep it short, to the point, and crisp, the more chances you have of winning custody. I had to go up against another attorney. I represented myself. My son's dad hired an attorney. I walked out of there with sole legal custody. Visitations on my terms. Hours on my terms.
Yeah.
Got ordered to do anger management, parenting classes, co-parenting classes. Why? Because I was strictly focused on my son, his needs. I never once bashed on the dad. The attorney tried to make me look out to the worst. They used a whole book on me, everything.
Of course.
I still remained calm, didn't talk shit, didn't intentionally try to keep him from his dad, nothing like that. It was easy peasy. And I'm going to school to be a lawyer, but at the time, it was just a regular fucking person with somebody with a license and a degree, and I walked out of there with what I wanted. Why? Because I didn't focus on my feelings. Like, nobody gives a shit about how you feel or what happened in your relationship. Oh, but it's because he did this or... The fuck cares, bro?
Yeah.
I got other cases to go through. Move it along. So, word of advice, don't bash the other parent and get the fuck away from your feelings. Get over it. You guys are broken up. It ain't work out. That's cool. Life goes on. Get along.
They got records. They got records of everything. You know what I'm saying? They can just do background checks and see, like, oh,
Thank
wait.
you.
You know what I mean? So
Thank
it's like...
you. And sometimes that doesn't even matter. It's more about who are you there for? Like, how does that benefit your kid? Like, it's just, sometimes you just got to get out of your head. If the relationship didn't work, it didn't work out. You'll find somebody better. You'll be happier. But as long as your son sees you happy or your daughter sees you happy and sees them happy, you can co-parent. I was able to do that with my oldest son's dad and his partner. And we celebrated birthdays together.
That's
and I was
what's up.
with somebody too. We went, grabbed Starbucks, all four of us, and it was cool. Each of us knew our role in that little kid's, life. I stayed in my lane, they stayed in their lane. It's all good. Like, it don't have to be complicated. Life is already complicated. You don't need to complicate that shit even more. Like, the fuck? No.
Did you ever have to deal with the kids being manipulative at all? Like, yeah, that shit is a different beast.
I'm dealing with that right now.
That shit is a different beast.
That's and it's, as a teen, he's 17 right now. As a teen, it's harder because they have their own thoughts, their own mentality. They make their own choices. So to try and reach a teen that's already going through the hardest stage in their life, which I will always, till the day I die, live by this. The hardest part of your life is the teenager stage. You're leaving your childhood. You're stuck dead center in the middle. You're not an adult. You're not a kid anymore. You don't know shit about yourself. You're trying to learn about yourself. All these hormones, influences and temptations and all these curiosities flying around. That's fucking hard. Your puberty stage, everything's hard. And then to, on top of that, get manipulated by one of your parents, it's like your back's against the wall.
So the parents manipulating the kids. I got the kid manipulating the
No,
parent.
that too, because one parent's trying to manipulate the kid's trying to manipulate the other parent.
Got it.
And you're like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Like, I want to feel bad for you, and I want to be your friend, and I want to believe you, but at the same time, I got to be the parent still, and think logically, and think responsibly, and think up there.
Yeah.
Because I can't be thinking your train of thought because you're not here. Like, you're down there still. So it's hard on a parent because you want to feel bad for them. You want to be on your soft side, but you got to be like, nah, I know what the fuck you're trying to do. Like, no, it ain't going to be that way.
Like, no matter what, it should always, I really think, regardless of the feelings that are involved with the parents, it has to be the parents versus the kids. Regardless. I don't care if you guys hate each other. It has to be the parents versus the kids.
Yep.
You know, because the kids will say anything to get their way.
Of course.
And
we were there once.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well,
You
Dad
gotta
said no. What the hell?
You got to step back into your teenage years and ask yourself, how was I thinking back then? Like, what was my train of thought? What was I trying to get away with? And kind of go from there. Given and granted that it's a different era, so you also got to take under consideration the kids from now.
Facts.
Versus how we were. We didn't give a fuck about certain things. We just cared about having that freedom, being out with our friends. To me, it was the biggest, my life was going to be over anytime my mom said, if you don't do this, you ain't going out to play.
Facts.
And then you got your friends knocking at the door. Can Jenny come out and
Nope.
play? No, she hasn't done her homework or her chores. Or she got detention today. And you're like, shit, you might as well just kill me now. Versus now, these kids are like, I don't give a shit. Take away the PlayStation, then that's going to be it. But you also, I tell my kids, I am your parent first and foremost. You will never be above me, and you will never be equal to me because there's that fine line of respect. So I'm going to be your parent first. I'm going to make sure you're all right. You got all the tools, and then I'll be your friend. But me being your parent will always thrive and take over that friendship because you also don't want to let them be too comfortable and see you as just a friend and disrespect you, and that's where the boundary gets crossed.
Yep.
And that's where a lot of parents are like, oh well, my mom was never my best friend, so I want that for my kid. You're already fucking up right there. Like, you're giving them the upper hand, the balls.
Start getting manipulated.
And then when they're out of control and you don't know how to stop it, it's like, oh, now you want to complain. What did I do wrong? Well, you didn't separate that. You didn't put that line. So it's just, I don't know. Being a parent's fucking hard.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I almost want to be like, where the fuck's the manual? Let me go back to the reference chapter where it was so and so.
And then just not being on the same page as the other parent. That shit is fucking.
Man, when they come back from that weekend vacation, you got to start all over. And well, my dad let me do this. That's cool. Stay doing that over there. And you got to be the bad guy. And well, why can't you be like my dad, bro? You'd be all fucked up. Facts. Like, somebody has to keep that shit going. It's hard.
Do you think that, because you have two boys.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a difference between the boys and the girls? Like, when they're kids? Do you think there's a difference?
As far as what?
Like, just as far as like, okay, so my daughter's starting to see shit and she understands it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she sees certain behaviors that she knows is not okay, and she knows how to take advantage of it. I don't know how to ask it.
Do you think, is your question, do you think that they're easier influenced or what is it?
Okay, so our roles are literally reversed. Okay, you have your kids that are boys,
Mm-hmm.
and dad is not where we would like him to be, and I have my daughter, and mom's not where I would like her to be.
Yeah.
So is it easier for the sons to manipulate dad, or is it easier for
Hands down,
daughters to manipulate moms?
No. I think for the most part, by default, and from what I've seen with my friends, dads are easier going and more softer, and not to say that they're weak, but they're easier to step all over versus a mom. Why? Because we naturally carry that instinct, not just protective, but that connection with our kids, that bond. We know when something's wrong. We overly sometimes even pay way more attention and play into something or overthink something because of our protective instincts. And we're always like, are you okay? Are you okay? That's the mother instinct. Whereas the dad doesn't have that connection with their kid. So they're more laid back and they're like, oh, he's all right. No, they're all right. So, and they're more easygoing. Oh, they'll get over it. Why? Because they're always like that with almost anything. Even as a relationship, when you're with somebody, the woman is more protective and more caring about the relationship than the guy. The girl can be trying to express herself when something's wrong and concerning, and the guy's like, nah, you're just tripping. You're overthinking. Well, it applies the same with kids. So it's not reverse. It's actually the same. With my kids, I got to be mom and dad, and I'm trying to raise boys to be men with a limited amount of experience and resources.
Right.
'Cause I don't have those body parts. Just like guys, when you're trying to raise a girl to be a woman, you can only do so much.
Right.
And then go by, okay, well, what happened over here? What happened over there?
Exactly.
And then go to your
Yeah.
resources like your mom and your family. And you have those talks with people you trust. But to answer that, no, I think the mom's always going to be stricter than the dad because they're more laid back by nature on almost every situation. And if you see, like they say, behind every great man lies a great woman or an even stronger woman, because we even support our men to do better, and we're basically home for them. So no, I don't think that. I think guys are weaker in that sense.
Okay.
That's just me though, based on appearance, like past. And you don't argue with me on that.
No, I'm not gonna argue with you
Let's take the
because
vote.
there's a lot of validity in what you're saying. There's a lot of validity in what you're saying. Because I know how I am as a dad. I'm fun as hell, but you better get your shit done.
Yeah.
Now, that I'm fun as hell part, mom's never gonna hear about that. But you better get your shit done. Mom's gonna hear about it, and she's gonna have a problem with it. And dad is just the meanest person in the world, and he doesn't care about you, and he doesn't love you. I would never yell at you like that, even though we just came back from Sky Zone.
But when you say mom's going to hear about it, who are they scared of more?
Oh, me, 100%,
You?
1,000%, yeah, yeah.
Because you mentioned that to my kids. They're scared of me more than their dad.
See, and that's something
I'm going to tell your mom. No, don't tell my mom.
I think that's some.
So there you go.
So okay, so that just goes to being that just goes to us having our shit together. I'm gonna say it like that.
The fuck? Nah.
Yeah,
No.
Because I don't want to get too crazy on the camera. You know what I'm saying? Because this can get real disrespectful real fast. Now, considering what we were saying off camera, it's the same shit.
Okay.
We have our shit together.
Okay.
You know, we are not gonna let certain shit slide. Staying up till 2 a.m. eating fucking Skittles is not happening over here.
If you're saying because of what we talked about off camera, 100% agree with you. But to play it in generalized terms, no, it doesn't. It applies to your situation or the situation that we talked about. But if you bring
Got it.
on a general thing as a whole, males or females, no.
Got it. Got it.
You just got to let me know what area we're talking about right now.
Got it. Yeah, even growing up, I was more scared of with my mom, it was a different kind of fear. It was like a fear,
Intimidation?
Yeah, but it's it's intimidating.
You're not scared for your life, that kind of scared, but you're scared,
But you'll get your ass popped. You know you'll say something stupid and get your ass popped. But then when it's dad, it's think about that. Think about that shit. I fucking want you to.
It's too different.
You know what I'm saying? I get scared of mom when she yells.
Yep.
I get scared of dad when he's quiet.
Oh, no. My dad, when he would give me the look, I was like, holy
You know what I'm saying?
I pray that he forgets by the time he goes home. Because that, especially with Mexican dads with that big-ass belt buckle, or when they get that stick, oh, man. And with my mom, it was a chancla. Anything she put her hand on, that shit was like a boomerang. That was the best aim she's ever had. How'd you do that? I'd be running way halfway. She'd be standing there until, boop, that's all it
Facts. Yeah, I will see, and that just comes down to a cultural thing, and I really, I think, that's just black and Mexican. Don't you fuck with your mom? You go ahead and fuck with your mom if you want to. Yeah, you scared of her, but you're gonna be petrified of your dad.
For sure.
And it's because mom can yell at my daughter all day long. She don't give a fuck.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? She don't give a shit.
Oh no, my kids care. My kids give a shit.
As soon as I hear, hey.
Yeah, that's my kids.
And then it turns into, come here, baby, come here. Nah. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Go sit over there. Don't touch her.
Nope. That was me the other day. My mom was like, leave him alone. The fuck? Nah. And I tell him, don't be crying. You think I feel bad for you? No, I don't feel bad for you. You know what you did. You know what you should have got done. You had a whole 2 hours to get 2 things done.
Yeah.
Do your homework, pick up the dog shit. That's it. But no, you wanted to be on PS5 right now. Wrap that shit up for a week. I was like, well, he did good. Nah. No.
Hell
you ain't changing my mind.
Yeah, hell nah. Hell nah.
Consistency.
Facts.
On every type of thing that you do,
you gotta follow through. You have to follow through. They run you over. You have to follow through. So, again, too, with the situation is, if my daughter sees it, she's getting it. If there's anything that she wants, she's gonna get it. All she has to do is ask mommy, and mommy's gonna get it for her. Hell no. I'll do it, but she has to earn it.
Yep.
Mom's doing it because I get it. You don't have as much time with her anymore, and you want to make it the best time. That's cool, but what are you teaching her?
There's not. With me, it was, all right, me and your dad are paying a private school. That's $425 a month. That's not counting the $9,000 for each sport that you play, plus all that shit and the equipment and books. And no, you want something, you want your Jordans, whatever, take your ass to your dad's house every other weekend. Go work with him, earn your money, and then buy whatever you want. Especially when you start dating somebody, you had a little girlfriend. No, you want to take her out to dinner? That's cool. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you want to express? Because I taught my son how to groom himself.
Facts.
I taught him about like the way you carry yourself, the way people see you is how they're going to treat you.
Yep.
When when you have your own car and you pick up your girlfriend, you have her get in your messy ass car, what do you think she's going to think?
Yep.
So grooming's important. So it got to a point where he started working for money, but buying his own facial creams. He had this whole 45-minute routine going on every fucking morning before school. Always had to be clean cut, ordering like the best creams and these overnight little things.
All right.
It was annoying when you're like in a hurry in the morning.
Get your ass out the potty.
I tried not to complain about it because I'm like, at least he's taking care of himself.
Facts.
At least he's doing that. I taught my son, the oldest, to wash his clothes at 10. The younger one followed at 5 because he wanted to.
Oh.
But it's independence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not here tomorrow, I don't need you looking like a lost boy. Like, who's going to take care of me? What do I do? Nah. You pick your ass up. You know how to do your shit. You handle. You go to a dorm. Mom's not going to be there to wash your damn clothes.
I'll be catching heat for that
you don't
shit.
know. You don't know what type of woman you're going to end up with. What if she's a lazy ass? So you're going to be looking all tore up because you don't know how to iron? No. So it's consistency.
I'll be catching heat for that. Hey, did you eat? No. Why not? I don't know. Let me talk to your dad. Actually, it's not even let me talk to your dad. Let me talk to Jay. Why didn't she eat? Because she didn't make her nothing to eat. She's a baby. She doesn't. You need to be doing that for. That's your responsibility. If she's hungry, make her food.
Yep. You know what?
If she don't get her ass in there and make her a sandwich, she can make her a sandwich. Get in there and make you a sandwich if you're hungry. Stop being lazy.
I cook for my kids, but if you don't want to eat at the time that I'm having dinner, you're going to sleep.
Oh, well.
On an empty stomach unless you get your ass up and make something.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this ain't no restaurant. Like,
what the fuck?
You got your times. You wanted to be up playing PlayStation or whatever.
Yeah, it is 4:30.
Now you're stuck with a bowl of cereal, make some eggs. I don't know.
Like, it's 4. It's 4:30. If you don't take them chicken nuggets out and put them in the microwave,
yeah,
I'm not finna make you food every time you hungry. Now, if it's like a Saturday and there's breakfast, yeah, sure. Or I'll make some dinner. But if you're just hungry to be hungry, I'm not making you no. But that's what she's used to.
Yep.
All she has to do is ask for it, and she gets it.
Oh no.
She gets everything she wants over there.
My kids get home cooked. They, for the most part, would get home cooked meals, no matter what. Rarely, it's especially with football, boys with football, basketball, baseball, boxing, all this shit and track. Yeah, they get hungry. They're boys. It was always home cooked meals, unless we were in a rush. Then it was like outdoor food. But if you're not eating at the time that I put that plate down on the table,
oh well, yeah,
it's too fucking bad. Come 9:30, 10 o'clock, your ass is in bed. I don't care if you're hungry. That's too bad. You should eat.
Yep. You need to learn how to manage your time, children. Mm-hmm. Now, as much as I would love for my daughter to cook for herself, I don't think she's there yet. My daughter, she's a dope. She could be a little dopey sometimes.
But don't dumb her down.
No, I cannot. I was
going to say, don't. That's the worst thing you could do.
Like, for her to make her own eggs, she's not ready for that yet. Can she go make a Hot Pocket or make a toasted sandwich? She's 9.
Mine just started cooking at 10. He's going to be 11 next month. But he makes his own eggs. He likes them over easy. Makes that. But my mom was there watching him.
Yeah, okay, boom. So she could do it?
I was there watching him.
Facts.
Because that dude wanted to, like, drown the fucking eggs in oil. I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
See, because, like, even when I'm with her, right? Because she likes to make eggs. Like, she likes to help cook. Mm-hmm. And that's cool. But she'll literally, like, be doing something, and she'll just zone out and keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell her, like, hey, flip it. Flip the damn eggs. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Daddy. What? I didn't even do anything. Exactly. You didn't do anything. So that's why. She's okay, gosh. Like, she's very unaware of her surroundings. Like,
I started teaching him I would tell him, we're going to cook together. I got him to start cutting things up first, vegetables. Cut them up because that keeps them on a consistent, like you have to watch so you don't cut yourself. So instead of just waiting for the damn egg to start cooking and be ready to flip over, I started telling him, cut the vegetables. This is how you cut it. So it's consistency. You have to be aware. Otherwise, your fucking fingers going to be falling off and shit. And then I moved him over to, all right, let's start cooking this. Or ground beef for spaghetti. Or the eggs.
Yep.
So that they're aware to be consistently monitoring that shit. So you might want to try that. But
I got to keep, like, I have to stay on her. Like, I have to hold her hand through everything.
Or even crossing the fucking street. My kid would just cross. I'm like, yo, did you look to see if there was a fucking car?
So boom, we do that every day. We do that every day. So my bad, y'all. We supposed to be talking music and shit. Sorry, y'all kids, you know how we go. But crossing the street and stuff, like we do that every morning. So we came to a compromise. I've learned that she was having issues on the bus. And whenever she had issues on the bus, that's the start of the day, which means chances are she's going to have problems throughout the day.
That ruins her entire mood for the rest of that morning dictates her mood for the remainder of the day.
Facts.
And kids don't easily snap out of that mood.
Facts.
It's just carries
over.
So
I say, you know what? I'll hear you out. I'll listen to you. You know, I will listen to you. We can walk to school. But if you need a ride, you're getting on the bus. I'm not going to drive you.
Mm-hmm. Because she's avoiding what goes on in the bus.
Exactly.
They ain't stupid.
Yeah. So if you need a ride, if you absolutely need a ride and you don't want to walk, you're getting on the bus. You know, depending on the circumstance, you're going to get on that bus. Okay, I'd rather walk. That's what I thought. So we practice crossing the street. I won't cross the street unless she does. And if there's a car coming, you know, there's sometimes I'll interject, and then there's sometimes she'll catch herself and be like, you see, you're dope.
I'll pray for you.
Yeah, get it up. Tighten up. What are you doing? You were really about to cross the street when there was a car right there? Well, you didn't tell me. Why do I have to tell you that there's a car?
Am I going to be here the next time?
Why do I have to tell you that there's a, you talk about daddy, you blind, you can't see, but you can see the car, you still gonna cross the street? And then and that's how she'll she'll laugh it off because she understands
yeah, that's on me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we do work on that. But what I was saying was, back to just the beginning of the day, I listened to her. Since we've been walking to school, she's been doing so much better in school. She's been having better, just everything has been better because the start of the day has been better. And I tell her, I said, all right, so we're here at school. How was the walk? It was good. It was fun. You want to take the bus tomorrow? No. Okay, cool. As long as if we can have good starts to the day, you're going to have a strong finish. Mm-hmm. But what she does have to do is take the bus home from school, period. I'm not picking you up from school because you're not going to get your way all of the time.
Well, and eventually she's going to have to deal with what's going on the bus in the morning. You got to face that because you can't just keep avoiding it.
Yep.
But you're building her character and her confidence to where eventually when she gets on that bus in the morning, it's going to be a different outcome, that security.
Our word is accountability. So she kept getting busted for, she's very loud and likes to talk shit. She doesn't like to wear the seatbelt. She's all over the bus. She's eating when she's not supposed to. She's just having the same behaviors that she does when she's with mom. And she doesn't want to suffer the consequence from it. But in the beginning of the day, this shit's trash because, again, it's going to dictate whether she has a good day or not. So what I'm saying is it's okay to listen to your kids sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to help avoid some shit, hear your kids out, listen to them, come up with a compromise. Some would say, oh, she's playing you. You better make her ass take the bus. No,
sometimes you need to dig deep and find out what the hell the core issue is. Like, you can't just assume. And I think that's what used to be wrong with, and I'm speaking from a Hispanic side, where the adults always right, the kids don't have a voice.
That's not true.
No, I had to be in some situations when my oldest was a freshman where the teacher was bullying my son just because he so happened to sit in a part of the class where there was these kids that were running buck wild. Automatically, by default, my son was involved. And I told my son, and he knows that to this day, I will always have your back 100%, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to.
Yep.
And that you're not the problem.
Yep.
I will not fucking defend you for your bullshit. And I'm going to flip it. I'm going to make them. And I've had it to the point where I told them, your expectancy this year is a 3.0. You fall below that for 2 weeks, you're getting benched. I don't give a shit whether you're starting, whatever it is. That doesn't take precedence over your attitude, accountability, respect, and your grades.
Because they're reflections of you.
I had him benched. Oh, but the minimal you have to have is a 2.5.
That's their minimum.
And I'm like, no. He's like, the average is 2.5. I'm like, that's where you're wrong. You got your shit twisted up in here. You are not going to handle yourself averagely. You're not going to slide through life being an average fucking person. That's what's wrong about people these days. They're okay with the bare minimum. They're okay with settling. And my biggest fear isn't death because you can't control that. It's what I can control, which is settling. So I'm not going to have my son be raised with the settler's mind. I mean, no, you're above average. We're trying to get somewhere. So accountability is one of them. And so, yeah, his teacher was defending him. So I took my ass to the school, had 2 meetings. And I'm like, unless you saw my son physically do this shit, I need you to stop including him in this bullshit that's going on before I get a meeting with you, the principal, the dean, and whoever the fuck I have to. Because my son's not going to be attacked because my son has a voice. So I taught my son, if you have a problem with one of your professors, you handle it yourself. You find out what's going on and you have that meeting, the one-on-one meeting with your professor, because I'm not going to step in yet because you need to hold yourself to that in the future for when you go to college. And then if that doesn't work out or he's, dogging you out, then I'm going to step in, I'm going to handle. You worry about you, I'm going to worry about when it's my time to go in there. But that taught my son to first not be so intimidated by a title because somebody is a teacher or he's an adult. No, you have the same rights and a voice as anybody else around here. Just because you're a child doesn't mean that you don't know shit. I don't like when parents sit there and be like, he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know any better. I know. No, you're not going to that classroom or that school every day and have to deal with the bullshit. They are. We're not there. So give your kids a sense of security that you have their back, because once they feel like you don't have their back, then they're not going to go to you for real problems.
Facts.
Because they're going to be thinking, they're going to take that person's side because they're adults. You got to build that trust and connection with your kids first. Hear them out, because we've been there before where we got some bullshit ass teachers that would get us in trouble for no fucking reason, just because they had a bad day or whatever. So you got to step in their shoes and give them that comfort. Hear them out, and if it means, hey, you know what? Let's take this route of walking for now while we build you up and work on you, then that's what we're going to do, and they'll see better days and they'll handle whatever it is because we worked with them through it. So It matters.
And we going to get there.
I can't wait till you call me and be like, yo, she took the bus this morning. Yeah, it was cool.
So this is what I did now. I had to propose to her because she likes to leave the house with her hair a mess. And I'm all for I'm all for letting you express yourself how you want, even if it's how you look, but you're going to do that damn hair. Because you're not about to have...
fine line.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to have everybody looking at you like, ooh, they don't take care of her. I said, look, from now on, if you leave the house with your hair crazy, you're taking a bus. And we laughed about it, but I said, but I'm serious, though.
But I'm dead ass right now.
If you leave this house, if you're not ready when it's time for us to start walking, and your hair is a mess, you didn't do your hair, You're taking the bus.
You should have been like, look at yourself in the mirror. You think you look cute right now?
She's just, I lost my brush. Okay, well, you lost the brush. You're taking the bus.
That brush should have been right there.
You lost. That's the other thing, I mean, granted, she's 9. She's not going to be the most responsible person. And I get it. But we going to definitely work on it. One of my, a good friend of mine, when she was going to school in Ventura, a good friend of mine, she was a bus driver. So, she time and time, she would, give her chance after chance. But again, like, my daughter was fucking wild.
Damn.
Like, I'm telling you, like, she was cussing out
at
her grandparents.
9?
No, she was wild she started cussing people out at 2 years old.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she was getting mad and breaking 65-inch TVs. Like, she was crazy. Hanging out of windows in traffic. Like, she was bad.
Which, knowing the backstory, I could see why, though.
Yeah.
I could see why.
Exactly. So, of course, I'm gonna have some challenges, Julius, I really don't want to have to tell you this, and I don't want to come off as like I'm complaining, and I know that's your daughter, but I really need you to do something because she's making my job harder.
And she did you a favor because had she switched routes and she ended up with another person,
she would have got kicked off the bus. So now that we live here in Oxnard, I told her, I said, look, we're going to do our best to not have the same issues on the bus. Because, and she loves the bus driver. You know what I'm saying? We would go into her job. She's, oh my God, Maya, you're so beautiful. Julie's here. She's just giving her stuff. She's giving her stuff. So, and I know my kid. My kid is gangster. I know my kid.
Yeah.
So we get, to the new school. She's on a new bus, new setting. I'm already getting complaints. She's already getting bus write-ups. And I even went up to the bus driver. I said, yo, like, what's up, man? Like, what's the problem? My daughter's not comfortable. You guys are having issues. I'm getting these letters. What's up, man? And he explained to me what was going on. And it was exactly what was happening on the other bus.
So at that point, you already knew that it wasn't the bus drivers. It was your daughter.
Yeah, which is why we're walking. And I don't know why. Maybe she's just like her dad and she's not the nicest at the beginning of the day.
You don't know why?
But well, you know what I mean.
Really?
Like, I don't know.
Hold up.
Like, why is it the bus ride to school? Like, why? Like, because she's good on the bus ride back. It's just the bus ride to school.
Think of it this way, though. She just fucking woke up. She has all this fucking energy. But at the end of the day, when you're running around for like 8 hours and doing the most, the last thing you want to do is have the fucking energy to act the way you were acting when you first woke up.
Facts. Big facts.
Like, it's like you drink Monster and you're wired up through half of your day after lunchtime, or let's just say you eat. What do you get? Food coma. Nobody wants to work after lunch. You're fucking tired. You just want to go home. No different. No different. Damn, I should be a therapist.
Hey, I mean, we hiring.
Hey.
We hiring, though.
I'm going to get my chancla. I'm going to take that shit. I'll be kicked out. Ooh. Ma'am.
Nah, we'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Let me stick to my law degree. Well, good. I want to get paid to be a bitch in court, so.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. All right, so since we ended that on a high note, that was cool. So let's get back to some fun shit. Let's get back to some music shit.
Let's do this.
Biggest artist you've ever been in the room with?
Shit.
And not concert, just like.
Yeah. I've met One Way. I've met Evelyn Champagne King, Howard Johnson, Lil Rob.
Okay, there we go. That's
MB
a name.
Writers.
Okay, you got
Brown Boy.
Okay.
MC Magic. Who else? Midnight Star. And these are all old school.
Yeah. Because I only recognize like 3 names.
Who else? There was somebody recently too. Damn. It's been a chunk. I don't get starstruck. The only person I'd probably get starstruck would be by, and it's not so much that, but that's because it's my soulmate, would be Rihanna. I think Rihanna, Dre, Ice Cube, and Snoop would be probably on that category when it comes to hip hop rap.
Fair, okay.
Or
fair.
Mos Def.
Ooh, that's
or
a good
Sexy
one.
Common.
Common.
Or Dilated Peoples. Like,
oh, okay.
if we're,
I was on
it
stage
depends
with
on the
them.
category, though. It depends on the genre, definitely. But I've met a lot of artists, so it's been a blessing.
I got to be on stage with Dilated People. I actually got to chop it up and kick it with them at the Dub. It was a Dub show back in the day. My I got
Tech Nine, Chris Calico,
Tech Nine,
Stevie Stone,
shit.
which is my favorite.
My bad.
Yellow Wolf, those two. It's been a few. Yeah.
So who's the biggest artist that you had to like? You know what? I'm gonna hit you with a real quick though first. Who's the biggest artist? Like, who's the biggest celebrity that you have in your phone that you can just call?
A lot of them. A lot of them. Because I told you this since September, I've been networking and building heavy, and I mean constant, heavy relationships. Montel Jordan is one. Rotimi, which is Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Howard Johnson, One Way, Mary Jane Girls. Who else? There's a heavy list. And this isn't just agents, it's speaking to them directly.
Yeah.
It's like on the phone. I think One Way's one of their band members. We were talking about just his upcoming collab that he's doing, which is a whole different type of twist of old school. And he was nice enough to send me samples too. So I've been that's why I stopped doing little events, because I'm focusing, and it goes back to what I said, I don't want to be a club promoter. I rather work quietly, move in silence, and deliver something good. But I've been networking and building relationships heavily. So when that time comes, it's not just a business transaction. I don't ever want to just do business transaction and have them be like, all right, it's just another promoter. Yeah, we got that out of the way, cool. I want them to be like, yo, I remember you. Hey, Jenny, how are you?
That's the goal, to be remembered.
If I hit them up the day after tomorrow and be like, yo, I'm having this, like, are you willing to slide through? Fuck yeah, like, let's do this. I wanna make an imprint in their life and mean something and build that relationship. And that takes consistency, that takes humbleness and respect, on both ends. So that's why I've been laying low, building those relationships, building those friendships, because I want them to last a lifetime. I don't want to be an easy business transaction. At the end of the day, we all know we're all in this for money making. That's a given. But as long as you have other values in it and principles, then it's not just a business transaction where, how much do you want? Here's a contract, sign this off. We'll meet here, and boom, once the business is done, boom, next. No, I don't want that. That's not what I'm about. So it's up there. So it just depends on what genre you want to name up. R&B, Montel Jordan. Old school, probably Mary Jane Girls and One Way. So, yeah.
Montel Jordan, just being able to call him, that shit crazy.
Fine.
Yo, my favorite Montel Jordan song is Let's Ride featuring Master P. That shit.
Mine is
Go.
Fallen.
Oh, I would play that shit, but we might get muted.
I think he does it with Fresh. Isn't he has a remix to that song.
Yeah, see, you could play it, but I can't play it because I'm connected to the Bluetooth. And,
I was like, well, that's not from Montel Jordan.
you know what I'm saying? But that shit, Let's Ride all night. All right, no, that's all y'all
why?
get. That's all
Wait,
y'all
hold
get.
up. Why is that your favorite out of all of them that he has? Why that one?
Because the beat, that fucking,
I get that.
That shit is hard.
Come on, that piano though.
Look, man, I'm a big Montel Jordan. Look, my mom told me my very first song, my very first favorite song
was Montel Jordan. Don't say that.
Yeah, for real. This is how we do it. Yep. She was like, that was your favorite when you was a baby. Every time that song came on, you would start dancing. That was my
Is it
first
because
favorite
she played
song.
it or?
It was just all over the radio.
All right.
My mom was big on the radio. We couldn't listen to her CDs because she was, you know what I'm saying, like the R&B back in the day, like it was soulful, but it was nasty too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
So she was trying to keep us away from that shit.
It was more like it wasn't so direct, nasty.
Right. It was more.
You
know
really had to pay attention. It was more about the beat than the lyrics.
Yeah.
But if you really paid close attention, it's like, what? I listen to some songs now. I'm like, I can't believe I was repeating this shit.
Yeah.
And bobbing my head, and I was all about this. Like, that's nasty. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
My mom let me listen to this shit.
Yeah, it was just some nasty. They're like, oh, damn.
They were smooth.
Knocking boots. That shit.
Right?
Let me be in kindergarten. I'm going to class.
Kelly
like,
is
I'm
the
knocking
king
boots.
of
Like,
baby
whoa. R. Kelly's over here talking about that.
Him, and then I think the follow-up would be Keith Sweat.
Yes. Like, come on, man. Like, them motherfuckers was dirty macking.
Yep.
So my mom always had the radio on. She said and it's funny too because my baby brother, I remember his first favorite song, and it was Mystical. Danger!
You're kidding.
Nope. Danger!
Oh my God! Whatever happened to him?
Get on the floor. Oh shit! You know what happened?
No.
I think he's locked up. Mystical ain't getting out. Yeah, Mystical's locked up.
Shaggy too.
Shaggy got locked up?
No. Shaggy. Like I'm wondering about him. I think he had recently a couple years ago. He had a song.
Probably.
A new song out.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of artists, they're still dropping music. They're just not at the forefront.
You know who I always wanted to go see? Sean Paul.
Yo, I remember
Sean Paul.
The first song that I ever heard by Sean Paul, and it was crazy because the first time I heard the song,
Just Give Me the Light.
I was like, and I saw the video, so I was like, who the fuck is this cool ass white boy with the braids and the accent? Like, this motherfucker.
I don't even know. He's not white.
No, I know he's not, but he looked like it.
I
You know
was
what
going
I'm
to say,
saying?
wait, what?
As an 11-year-old, you see this white dude with braids. It's
No,
like,
the one that I always thought was black until I saw him was Paul Wall. I was like,
oh, that's
what
my
the
nigga.
fuck?
That is my
Yo.
nigga. It's Paul Wall, baby.
Yes.
What you know about me?
That
I'm
was
like,
crazy.
yeah.
I'm like, excuse me?
Okay, so let me ask you this. I've only asked this to like 2 other people. So who was one person that you fucked with them so much? The voice, the song, everything, the energy was crazy. But then you saw them and was pissed off because their image did not match the energy and what you were hearing through the speakers.
Fuck, that's going to be hard. I could tell you who, to this day, I fuck with and on all, in a lot of, you know what? I don't even know why I end up debating this with, it shouldn't even be a debate at this point. That has every single thing, like on topic, on point, Missy Elliott. Originality, uniqueness, choreography, like just the way her flow, like her lyrics, everything about it. You know?
Yeah, Missy's just hard.
But the only thing that bugs me though
Beats.
is how skinny she is now. She looks good,
Oh,
but that's not the Missy that I'm
I like
used to
juicy
her.
Missy. Yeah.
You know, but who would have thought a big ass fucking black bag would become the it thing?
Facts.
Blown up. And just her car, the way she puts together her music videos. She's
so animated. Her and Busta Rhymes
there's
was dope at
nothing
that.
lazy about that woman. Not a damn thing. Her music is just different. Her lyrics, the way she flows. And then you look at the video and you're just like, who the fuck would have thought about this wild ass shit?
Man. I love it.
Yeah. Like it's just
that shit go. The most memorable thing is I would always say like, oh, that's nasty, but she made that shit look cool.
that's insane. Like it's just, if you think about it for a second, like, what the fuck? She's probably hands down one of my favorite artists.
All right.
When you talk about the whole package,
So
having everything.
okay, so you heard it. So again, my question was, who was somebody that like you fucked with them when you heard them, but then you saw them and was like, nah. Because to give you an example, mine was Tekashi 6ix9ine. That motherfucker, like, he had some bangers. Like, Gouda is my favorite song by him.
I thought
then
he
I
was
fucking
hot,
seen
and then
him.
I saw him like, what?
I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, why the fuck he looks like that? But the music was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music was fucking crazy.
It was so good that I wish I had never seen his face.
I'm still gonna play Gouda, all right? Hey, for all y'all, I'm still playing Gouda. That shit is fucking.
That's because you have to fuck with him on an artistic level.
Right.
Not on a what do you look like?
Yeah.
Not, presentation wise.
I was always, look, man, you need to look the part, man. Look the part. But
have you seen half of these artists? Do they look like the part?
No, hell nah. Hell nah. And that's just me adapting with the time. Like, I'm okay with it. Like my favorite rapper right now, Lil Baby's hard.
I'm
fucking
sorry,
Joyner
but I think
Lucas
over
is
the
hard.
years, a lot of these artists are just fucking ugly.
Oh, well, they are ugly to me.
Look at the 90s and early 2000s. You know, you got Usher, Montel Jordan, even Casey and JoJo, Joe, Tyrese. You know, like, damn.
See, I don't know what a good.
They dress the part. They look the part.
Okay.
They like even just like they sing the part. Damn. Like, I don't know. I could have probably popped triplets. Like, just by looking at you.
Well, this would kill me though. So with the females today, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I just think Snow the Product, that's baby mama. She's fucking.
Okay, well, let's twist the shit up. Same question applies. What is one female artist that you listen to her and you're like, damn, and you looked at it and you're like,
Okay. Let me see. I love Meg because I like the way the girls sound right now.
Yeah, but we're not talking about sound. Anybody
Okay, let me see.
Look at the fucking software nowadays. You just.
Let's see. Who is a girl that sounds good but look crazy?
I'll wait.
I think it's Coi Leray. She don't do it for me. She sounds dope. You know what I'm saying? I like her music. It's cool, but I can't get with it. That's not my cup of tea right there. You know what I mean?
I just wish females would stop dressing so ratchet.
Snow don't.
No, but majority of them, when you look.
Yeah, majority, yes. Okay.
When you see them, they're. It's like it's the style is the it right now, but they all look fucking trashy. It's trashy. And I feel like over the years, the music industry has fallen apart, not just on talent, but on how easy it is for you to make bag. You know, you could go out and put out a bullshit ass record, makes no fucking sense.
I love Sexy Red now,
there.
but there is, I'm sorry, Sexy Red, I love you to death, but
I don't like the one with Bruno Mars in her.
There is no talent. I'm sorry. Sexy Red is the most funnest person. Nah. Like, I get it, and I it's easy to see why people love her, but talent.
But it's not about that though. You could love somebody and be like, yo, I could see why you're cool, but that's why I say in certain aspects I lost respect for the music industry. Because I remember back in the day how nearly impossible it was for an artist to be spotted. You got all these people that even back in history, you didn't just, there was no software. You had to put your fucking instruments and record them in one studio,
Right.
one at a time, combine them, and then record over it with the voice. And it was work, you know, and or you would have to go sit like Katy Perry playing her fucking guitar for coins and stuff. You worked at it. That shit was hard. So that when you're brought onto the spotlight and, you know, and you sign on, now if you see all those artists, that's why their music still lives on for generations and generations. They're not a 15 minutes of fame or anything like that. They don't sound like a one-hit wonder because that shit was hard work. It was actual talent, you know, and all these artists don't understand that. But then they're out there complaining about how fucking hard it is. You think it was hard right now, go rewind back in time. And it's easy for people to get that bag because the music industry makes it that much less harder for them to access it. It's like what Uno said right now. Remember, they were rating that artist, and they're like, well, you know, the flow's good, the beat's good, but it's the mix.
Oh, okay.
What's
See,
his
I had
name?
the Trap God. Now that song was dope. That's the first time I've ever heard something like that.
It's different.
Yeah.
I like the uniqueness of it. I like how he spoke. He was speaking instead of singing or rapping, but it still needed work. It had a shitload of potential. That's why I think I gave it a 4.5 because it had potential and it was different. It was unique.
Well, I don't think you're not gonna get the
But-
full quality on a live audio.
Of course not, but that's what I'm saying. It had the potential, but like Uno said, if you give it to him just because it had the potential, then you're not holding him to what he previously said, that he wants to be the best in the world. So you're not challenging an artist, you're just giving him a pass because of the potential. It's like a lot of these artists, all right, he has potential, let's sign him on. All right, yeah, but do you have the drive? Are we going to challenge you? Or are we just going to settle with whatever you can give us and tweak it a bit and make it good? Like, you got to hold artists accountable
Right.
and be heavy on them.
Like, well, I'm not a musician, but it's like the reason why I'm here, the reason why I'm able to hit these rooms and be on these certain stages is because I had the potential. I'm at the potential right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not to say I'm not at my best, but I'm past my peak.
Yeah.
You know, that's
You're past what the bar that you raised for yourself.
like I've had potential, and now I'm just, you know, I reached it. What is that called when somebody has potential and then they reach it? I don't know what that shit's called, but that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, because having potential that's somebody saying that he's going to get better. He can
get better. He can be better. But one thing is having the potential, and another is, are you going to utilize it? Are you going to work that potential? Or are you just going to, you know, you have talent, but you didn't do shit with it. It's kind of like you have the potential, you have it there, but are you going to do something? Or are you just going to fall back, not do shit? It's like a waste of talent at that point.
Shit, I'll tell you what he's gonna go do. He's gonna go mix that shit.
Well, yeah, after hearing the criticism, yeah, hell yeah,
he's gonna go mix
He'd
that
be dumb
shit.
not to.
Facts. Hey, Trap
You know?
God, what's good, my boy? You know what I'm saying? Yak Wiz over here.
We're supporting you.
know what
We
I'm saying?
support you. I hear you.
That's my dog. That shit was hard. I was like,
The
yo,
beat-
this
the beat was good.
gospel pimping right here. Like,
It
this
was.
shit is nice.
No, and it was the other one too. The one that we rated where he was speaking at the beginning. Well, the beat was like African or some shit.
That's the one we talked. Yeah, the tribal shit. I said it was tribal.
Yeah.
pimping. Yeah, that's
that
the same one.
That one's the one I'm talking about.
I like that one. That we on the same page. That
Yeah.
shit was hard.
That
I
was
was
fire.
like, what the fuck?
At first, I was like, all right, when are you gonna start rapping? And it was something about flying pigs or some shit. But I was listening to him, like, this was just talking. And then I started listening to what he was saying. And then when the beat came in, I was like, all right, you're going to be rapping? I'm like, okay. And I stayed on. I'm like, oh, bet. This is the way it's supposed to be laid out. Cool. It's different.
It's way different.
It's
I like the way that
worked,
one felt.
But
Sugar Free gonna steal that shit.
It does need that mixture.
Oh, he gonna do it? He gonna mix it?
Now I want to hear it when he's done.
Facts. He's gonna mix that shit. Trap God, man.
It makes me just, it's like one of those songs that you just want to sit back on the couch and just fucking just like listen to it, just vibe to it.
Did you hear that new Phyllis Driller? Hold on. I'm gonna just fucking play it.
No.
That shit. All right, hold up.
What's it called?
Hold up. I don't even know what it's called, but it has like the Looney Tunes shit on it. The cover. Hold on. Come on, internet. Be nice to me.
I know. I gave up on this internet swag.
Where we at?
Wagon wheel, fix your shit.
There's a Wi-Fi around here somewhere. Where is it, yo? Is it
What's
in
it
the
called?
story? I can't think of what it's called. But I just saw the story.
On whose?
It's on Phyllis's shit. It's on zombie shit. Well, shit. It's not on his story. Hold up. Let me do the scroll to the left, to the right. Boom. It's like a 2-minute thing.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't been on. Phyllis Driller?
Yeah. Go listen to the pack. That shit's hard. So it's not that one.
Dude, that's what I was gonna tell you. Did you see what he did? Like the Warner Brothers with YouTube shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has the Looney Tunes cover.
That one? Oh.
Okay, where'd you find that shit?
On his story is the story.
It's still on his story?
Yeah. Back in action.
Here we go. This shit is out of here.
I didn't listen to it. Just change it. You gotta press on the
watch full reel.
Yeah.
Okay. New Phyllis Driller. Oh wait. This shit is tough. You haven't heard it? Shit. Let me turn this up.
The shawty start dancing, then go call a man and tell that nigga she ain't coming back.
This beat is insane.
Then go hit the block and try to sell them boys a funny pack. Bro and Richie on him, seasick off the chain and shawty dizzy on him. Put you in the league, how these hoes think I'm really tripping on them. I just spent another budget, yeah, that's why I'm big doggy. Catch a plate and pass it back, we run the flick on them. Yeah,
let's go zombie.
That's how you get around. Niggas talking, I just hit
let's go zombie.
I need to add this shit to my
7
playlist
hoes
now.
feel like I'm James Bond.
What?
Oh, I hate waiting. Big go check the oven, how the cake bake. They don't even know we live on vacation. Shawty fell in love and charged the game. I told her stay patient. If she passed the ratchet, I'm gon' crank it like I'm Jason Statham. And tryna play tag.
Dang, Phyllis, you wanna be on the lineup for Marquis?
What up? Hey, what up?
Hey,
you know your boy throws shows now. Successful ones.
Icy, all this Prigi on me, may tag. Hey, blow 100 rack. I could teach a class and show you how to.
Then I'll be taking a shot if I had enough. Man.
Hey, ho, I'm back in action. I just cracked 2 bitches in the mansion off a honey pack. Hey, the shawty start dancing. Then go call a man and tell that nigga she ain't coming back. Got niggas hella mad. Then gon' hit the block and try to sell them boys a funny pack.
I said, yo, bitch. No, I'm playing.
Don't be trying to rap over his shit.
Hey, see, this was real. Hey, it's your boy, real quick though. New Zombie, Phyllis Driller, 7 records. Make sure you go get that, bitch.
Hey, make sure you collab with me before you do him. Shit.
That shit was tough. Let me turn this TV back down.
I like it.
So yeah, that's the damn. That shit all the way down. Yeah, that's his new shit. That's his new shit.
I didn't see it. I saw the story, but I didn't take the time to actually. I thought it was just like a preview or something.
Play that shit like 6 times
because it times out before
Right.
it gets to the lyrics. So I thought it was just like he was previewing what he was about to bring out. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll look out for it. But
shit tough, yo. That shit is tough.
I like it. They should have put that shit on CTC.
They did.
They did?
A couple days ago, I believe so. Yeah.
It's probably one of those days where I had to clock or log off to go to work.
Probably. But that shit right there is tough. I was like, I don't know how these fools do it again and again and again.
Just what I love about him, though, as an artist is the creativity, the whole zombie aspect and world of it, and how he just rides with it. It's cool. It's different.
Somebody jocked this idea, a big artist too. He has a music video where it's just him, he's laying down in the street. And then a big artist did the same thing. And I was just like, what the hell? And I think Mark 40 has a video like that too. I could be mistaken, but
they've been doing that though. I think I can't say that it started with French, but I know that French Montana did something similar where he took, I don't know if I believe it was a beat or a song from somebody, I don't know if it's India or Africa, some shit like that, and did that. And there was a couple artists too that they've been taking people's ideas and just using it as their own, and
shit, I've heard podcasts use. I've heard big podcasts use some of my takes. Fucking bitches, you could take my shit. Just give me some props on it. You feel me? Fucking assholes. Shoot.
I wouldn't pay me for that shit.
Give me $5,
I'm gonna have my rights to it, and then I'll sell it to you. It's cool. Give me a shout out. But nah.
Let me see. Let me get some outro music going. Oh, I already know what I want to play.
Make sure it's good.
Oh, it's good. It's some new shit. It's some new shit by my guy, Stevie True. I'll be trying to stay up on everybody. There's too many people though. I ain't gonna lie. There's too many of y'all.
I've been trying, but it's fuck.
Ain't no way they taking shit, I'm scrapping, I'm breathing.
Cause just when I thought I got caught up, then I hear about on CC. Or I'll see that some of their stories pop up like suggestions. I'm like, alright, cool, let me see this. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Why I heavily want to bring out 805 talent, because look at how much talent. Had there not been any platforms, there's so many talents that would have been missed.
There's a bunch of shit. It's not even out yet. I can't even play it. That sucks. So who else do I want to play then? Oh, DJ the Prince liked my story. So we're going to play some DJ the Prince.
I love that dude. I fuck with him. He's cool people.
We're going to play some DJ the Prince. Let's see. Yeah, I really fuck with him. He's been over here. He's been upstairs. He's got to kick it. We got to sip a little bit.
Let's do a podcast with Marquis and Prince.
It's cake. That is cake.
That'd be cool.
Okay, so we're gonna play the one that everybody knows. This is a song that has me like stuck.
Oh yes.
So this one, when I had first seen him and first like heard of him, this was the song that I was playing on repeat like constantly. But this is the least favorite part of the show, we are here at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying?
You my dreams, you call me crazy.
Real quick though, 805 Entertainment.
Foolish
Tell me where they can find
considering even angels so 380s
805 _ entertainment on IG, 805entertainment.com or .net, I'm sorry, and 805 entertainment without the underscore on Facebook. Or shoot me an email, Jenny at 805entertainment. Or out and about on the 805 streets of Oxnard.
Again, thank you for doing this. This was how was your first pod? How you feel? How was your first pod?
I feel good.
You think you can do it again?
Do I think we are?
Alright, yeah, we're gonna do it again. So like I was saying, this I'm gonna bring her on Sundays. I'm gonna bring her on the Monday release. She will be joining me along with Mike D and Swanko, and we're gonna have some fun. But Yak Wiz over here, man, you know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? We always shining, never no sunsets over here, and you can't fall if you don't trip.
Unbelievable,
Peace.
my dreams unachievable is what they told me. Said I'm reaching for unreachable goals, but whole haters don't control a motherfucking thing. I wish hell for they soul. It was hell, yeah, I know I never failed at my role, thinking my rhymes was all that. Watching Kenan and Kel episodes, the lesson shown that you can make a good burger. Somebody still gonna say it's cold. So
that's crazy. Hey,